Okay. Come on, come on. Okay. Okay, says live on YouTube. Can you check and make sure it's live on YouTube?
It's live on YouTube, but only you're talking.
Only what?
Only you're up there.
Oh, okay. Let me try to make you the host. Let's see what happens. Like host.
Here I go.
Okay.
See myself.
Okay, so good.
Now,
What'd you say now?
Yeah, so I see myself on there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on here now.
Okay. Can you see if other people are there? Can you see if the other people are able to get in?
You go because it was a little lag. All right, so it's only me in there right now from I'm seeing from my cell phone.
Okay. Can you see it? You say what?
Oh, it's like old footage of us talking. Like when you asked me, can I see if other people are on there?
Okay.
And the people can see me, Nick. So I'm looking in the comment section. They're saying they can see me.
They saying they can see you?
They can see me. They get it. People in the comment section saying they can see me.
But they can't see me?
They can't see you no more, but they can see me.
I can see him.
Okay, cool.
Saying on the other computer, she can see you. So
he talk.
Okay, cool. All right. People should start coming in. Yeah. I just sent another link. Other one was bogus. Okay. Let me see if everybody else can get in.
okay, I've seen. I'm gonna admit her in right now. Okay.
Let her in. You let everybody else in.
We got Jackie in here.
And then let Tony. Whenever he comes in. You have to put it in gallery view. Nick, make sure it's in gallery view too.
It's in gallery view.
Okay. 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 So, okay. Cleo will be there in a minute. DAYLON will be there in a minute, and everyone else will be there in a minute. Once I get wrapped here, I will pop back in. Thank you to everybody that's already tuned in and watching. Obviously, I'm still on set, so it'll be a little minute, but I'll tap in with y'all in a minute. All right. You got it from here, Nick.
I got it. I see
right,
coming in right now.
All right, cool.
All right. What's up, y'all? As y'all can see, man, TahirMoore has asked me to host Zooming with the Homies right now till he comes back. So basically, this is Zooming with the Homies, TahirMoore, featuring guest host Nick Carter. But to give y'all the TahirMoore vibes, I'm gonna rock out and give y'all the Moore Mob. Shout out to the Moore Mob in the building. We're waiting for more people to get in right now for Zooming with the Homies. How y'all doing tonight? I can see y'all in the comment section. Make sure y'all like the video. And let's get, we got JackieFabulous coming in. We got DaylonGoff. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I don't know nobody. So I'm gonna get to know everybody just like you guys are getting to know them right now. So let's get everybody in. I see, oh Lord, hey Nick. That's right, goddammit. Nick Carthan is the host of Zoom with the Homies tonight until TahirMoore gets back. So let's make sure we like the video, y'all. Jump in the comment section, put the glasses, and if y'all know Nick Carter, put them goddamn calves in the comment section too. That's why I like the calves. Make sure y'all put the calves in the comment section today. Now we just waiting for everybody to get up in here. Shout out to everybody showing love right down in the comment section. Man, first of all, let me give a hand clap for Tahir giving me this opportunity to hold it down. I was on my way to not doing shit. And you know what? I said, hey, why not? Let me hold this opportunity down. Who we got coming up in here right now? I'm telling y'all, I don't know everybody that's coming in here. They new to me, just like they new to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Or some of them. You know what I'm saying? So let me see. We got the first guy in here. with the globe in the back, the dope background. I am in gallery view. Here we go. Am I letting them in? Yes, I'm letting them in, people. I'm letting them in. There's only DaylonGoff and JackieFabulous. You're saying I'm not in. I put it on your gallery view, Nick. I have it in gallery view. In gallery view.
What's going on, brother? Can you hear me?
What's going on, Daylon?
We here. You get your food, man. They get delivered to you.
Wait? What happened? The food?
Yes. Did you get your food?
No, I didn't get nobody delivered no food to me.
Nobody delivered food to you?
You don't think I'm TahirMoore by the hat, but I'm the guest host, Nick Carthan, till TahirMoore gets back. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad you asked. No, I didn't get no food delivered to me today, man. How you feeling, bro?
You ain't put in your order, man. We supposed to be. I know I sent everybody they Wingstop order, and you ain't even get yours, man. Come on.
What did you send me? Habanero or
I ain't seen. Well, I sent somebody some food. He sent me over the list, so that's all Tahir's job is to send me everybody food order. He must have not got yours.
You be the first to tell you didn't send me shit, and I don't have nothing.
Oh, I see you, Jackie. You got yours.
It goes Jackie.
Yes, Jackie got her order. You got to blame Tahir.
Y'all got sent food.
Yes, you gotta get on Tahir. That's the normal. Whenever I'm on, you get free Wingstop.
I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna talk to Tahir later on. He get sent shit. You know, I was just asked to guest host, and I don't have no Wingstop next to me. What are you drinking on, Jackie?
Iced tea.
Oh, okay. That's dope.
In her official Wingstop cup. It's just, you know, you got her.
Can't see it, but here it is.
Wait a minute. I always wanted to say this. So let me just do this. Hey, guys, if you could do me a favor, switch your names to your Cash Apps real quick so that the people on the show can go ahead and just show love to the comedians that are on the show. So if Jackie and Daylon, if you could just go to your name and change it to the Cash App, and shout out to the Moore Mob again for showing so much love. Make sure y'all put the information in the comment section. God damn it, I watched this show and no.
Oh, you got it. You got it. That's strong. Like, that is strong. I am not mad at it.
Right now, we got some other guys that are about to come onto the show real soon. But before we get them in here, Daylon, tell them about yourself. So hold up, I did it wrong. So right today we have on the show, always on the show, always showing love. You know her face. Everybody, give it up for the one, the only JackieFabulous. Da 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 da. In the building.
It's 10 o'clock here. There's too much. It's a lot of noise.
Too much noise, Jackie. Too much. Next,
hey guys,
man.
What up? I feel privileged. This the second time I've been on with you, Jackie. You know,
the honor is all mine, sir. Thank you for the free dinner.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I try. They paid me to send food to my friends and to talk shit on Twitter. That's literally what they pay me to do.
All about
hey, living the dream,
guys. Right? Enjoying the free dinner on the
Gotcha.
Hey, next coming to the show, meeting this guy at the same time you guys are meeting him. Very talented brother. Give it up for the one, the only DaylonGoff. Bam, 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 bam.
What up? I'm just, the corporate dude that they let come hang out every month or so, every once in a while. So glad to be back. Usual, shout out to the Moore Mob. Shout out to everybody chipping in, make sure you go order your Wingstop. If you, throw the commercial out there, we got thighs. We got Wingstop thighs now in certain markets. So if you in the A or Detroit or St. Louis or something like that, make sure you try the thigh. That's my shirt. Try thighs. Wingstop represent.
When I give you special abilities, man, you just get into the spot. I said, hey, very tell you was like, hey, nah, I'm just into the corporate stuff.
I'm just a corporate dude. I stay in my lane. I do what I do. I jump in when need be and then fall back. Y'all the professionals. I let the professionals be professional.
You know what's dope about you saying stay in your lane? It's so hard, especially in a business where it seems like no one knows how to stay in their lane anymore. Have you ever ran into a situation where you're good at what you do and that other people just don't know how to just get out of your lane? They like
all the time, especially given the fact of what I do. Like I deal with influencers, I deal with celebrities, I deal with, marketing people, I deal with events. Like I'm at all the major events doing executions there, and you'll have, some of the people that just come up, they just want to be involved. And I'd be like, hey, fall back. This ain't you. Let me handle this. This is what they pay me for. It looks easy, but there are some intricacies that have to happen. So just fall back, because usually people get caught up in the celebrity part of it or the lights and glamour that come with it. And that's where balls get dropped. Like I honestly, in the most crazy situations, I get hyper focused because I know there's a lot of shine and things can go. But if something messes up, it falls on me. Somebody say the wrong thing, it falls on me. And I like my checks. I like to pay my mortgage on time. So I ain't trying to, get fired for nobody. So it happens a lot. And so from that, it's just been kind of an art form of being able to tap in and fall back whenever necessary.
Jackie, you've been in the business for a long time, well respected in the business. And, you also a show ready. Have you ever had anyone try to basically overstep their lane with you, ever try to get in your lane or tell you they could, what you do good, like, basically try to, basically do what you do. Have you ever had that before?
Not really.
Not really doing that with you. I think you would put them in their place right away though, Jackie. So,
yeah, I think people know who to bully. They know when they find a victim and that they can tell someone, strong arm them. And if you're not a bully, you really can't be stepped on or stepped over. I think bullies know, they know when there's a victim and they know when they're out of line and doing too much. And I don't give off the persona of someone who could be bullied. So I've never been bullied or had someone really, because I'm so respectful, I get that back in return. That's the bottom line. I get what I give. I only give appreciation, professionalism, and respect. So I usually get that back.
You do have that bully type repellent on you, where I really don't think no one would actually try it.
Yeah, I didn't try to be that way. You gotta be. People have the mistaken idea, mostly men, that if you're a strong woman, you had to become strong. Like somebody hurt you or something bad happened. Maybe you were just born strong. So I think I was just born with the ability to. People know, Jackie's not. She ain't no punk, and she's not no pussy. So, and she's nice to us. So you get what you give.
Yep.
Karma's a big thing, and I don't give it, so I don't get it.
Not to be messed with. Yeah.
Not to be messed with. And everyone, the few that have kind of crossed me or thought they did, they're not doing shit now.
Ain't it good? Ain't it good?
They're not working. They're not making any money. Their career's kind of blech. And that always happens to the one who's doing the bullying.
It's the best revenge. It's one of those things to where you look at it and in those dynamics, you're like, oh, you're going to need me before I need you. And that comfort level of just having that, just like, oh no. And most of the time that happens. So you ultimately like, nah, let me go and do what I need to do and fall back, or let me check you when you need to be checked. And it goes on from there.
You know what's funny is that the people that I have found to be assholes or just ungrateful or just backstabbers, their life reflects that. And they don't realize it. They're like, well, everybody's doing me wrong and I didn't. I was like, you a dick. That's why you don't have nothing. And if more people realize that if you treat people like shit, your life will be empty.
Yeah.
And they don't they're like, well, it's not my fault. They don't recognize talent. I'm like, you're an asshole, dude. That's really the only reason.
Let me real quick, guys. Let's give it up to the next person that just came in right now, man. Right now, Alvin, I'm gonna let you know I am the guest host for tonight. I'm meeting Alvin for the first time, just like everybody else is. Everybody put their hands together for another talented brother on Zoom with the homies tonight. Give it up for the one, the only, the motherfucking Alvin Newsome. Bum, 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 in the building right now, man. What's up, Alvin? Alvin, real quick, if you could change your name to your Cash App, so everyone here in the comment section could show you just a little bit of love. Go ahead and switch your name to Cash App. I would do it, but I don't have those TahirMoore skills because I don't completely know how I run this computer shit. So you go ahead and you do it.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I'm glad to be here. I even got nice for you. I put on a collared shirt and shit. I stole this headphone from Burger King.
Okay.
My whole aesthetic tonight is call center manager who messing with like 3 chicks on his shift. Like that's the whole aesthetic I'm going for. And I appreciate being here, y'all.
You don't need them call center problems, dog. Them call center problems. You don't want that.
I don't know. Come out with 3 slash tires. They leave you one, just let you know that they gonna still fuck with you, but they just gonna leave that one.
Alvin, if you can, real quick, man, the comment section is saying, since everyone is wearing white, would you mind switching your shirt to white? I mean, if you
get the memo, man. Y'all gave me the link later.
It's the white party. It's like the Buffy party. We in the Hamptons, man. We got.
I was like,
y'all get your ditty box.
I didn't know. I didn't know, man. I didn't know, man. I'm just trying to.
It's dress code, and if you just want to step from the screen and go get a white towel or something, you know what I'm saying? Get a charming paper towel roll.
Yes,
something.
Just drape it over you, man. Drape it over.
I figured I'll work on it.
Yell it tonight on Zoom with the homies. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I'm looking right now that we're about to go back in. Right now, they're doing the curfew. And they're about to put us back into quarantine again. How do you guys feel about us going back in? As far as first we was in it, we got back out, we're able to hit some stages or hit to some work, or now they're trying to close us back down again. What do you guys individually feel about what's going on? Let's start with Alvin, because Alvin, you just came in. What do you feel about Alvin?
Man, I'm in Texas, same as DAYLON, and like folks be wilding, man. Like I was just with my lady at Hobby Lobby. This old lady had her little gator on. She ain't have it on though. She was trying to, and she was like 3.5 feet, and I was like, hey, I want to break your hip, old lady. You got to back it up. So people down here wilding, man. They wilding. So like at this point, it's kind of like we use in school at recess, man. When people start messing up, the whole class can't go outside, man. Because this is what it's got to be, man. Like you're saying, if you ain't gonna respect other people's space, it's got to be what it's got to be, man. Unfortunately, that's the way I look at it.
I feel like we deserve what we're getting. I was just in Tampa, and I wanted to get out the car to get some pizza, and I just said, "Nah, I'm good." No one had a mask on. I seen someone cough in someone else's face. No one cares. No one cares in Tampa. Like if they were to extract Tampa from Florida right now, I'm good with it. No one cared, and it made me mad because I wanted to be like, I want to come outside. You understand what I'm saying? But y'all are messing it up right now, you know. But I just think it's just real, right? Like right now, you know how you watch horror movies and you always have that one person like, why are they doing that? Why are they going in that room? Treat this like a horror movie. Put your goddamn mask on and stay in the house. But Jackie, you go ahead. What do you feel?
When this started, I kind of saw it being a full year of just being inconvenienced. I expected a year, and it's going to be a year. And technically, I mean, how many of us, pissed away a year anyway in our life? So this year, just do what you got to do, but just do it at home. But I think everyone deserves it because I did stay home. I only went to my boyfriend's house and here, and maybe I was starting to do a lot of outdoor shows, but I realized that even I got so excited to be out performing that even I was like, I'm going to die also. I hugged everybody I saw. I kissed and I had sex in the streets because I was so happy to be outside. I was so happy to be outside that when I went to a show, my first show in Queens, and I went there like, look, I got my mask on. I'm going to perform. But as soon as I got there, I hugged every comic I knew. The audience wanted to hug me when I was done. I'm like, I'm not going to make it. This is not going to work.
Real quick.
We got to pause for the legend.
Let's pause the show real quick and let's put our attention for me on my screen to the bottom of the screen right now. And we and give it up for the one, the only DJ Jazzy Jeff in the building right now. Bow, 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 bow. Right now.
Jeff, you on mute. You on mute.
You on mute, Jazzy.
Get the mute, dog.
There you go.
There we go. DJ Jazzy Jeff in the building, right? Hey, Jeff, real quick, if you can you switch your screen name to your CashApp just so that
if you want.
And send whatever you get to me, Jeff. What the fuck?
I just want to understand it. I don't want to.
I don't think I know my Cash App. What's my Cash App, babe?
Good answer.
That's a stunt right there. He was like, I don't even know it.
Like,
I don't even know.
No.
Yes.
Listen. My wife handles all of that. I just DJ. My wife is the brains behind the operation. So when you start asking,
shout out to Lynette,
Venmos and all the rest of that stuff, I gotta defer.
The only reason I took a shower tonight is because of Jeff, sir. The rest of these guys, it don't matter to me at all.
So you would have been washing your ass for the rest of us. That's what you're telling us.
No,
I want to watch.
Alvin, I don't know you and I don't care.
I do have to do proper introduction and to thank Jeff for jumping on. We've been doing a lot of business together for Wingstop. He's done some DJing for us for Wingstop Wing Day. He has an event every Friday. You doing it every Friday now? The Magnificent,
like once a month.
Once a month, Magnificent House Party where you can join in, just like the Moore Mob joins in. You can join into the party and you can be on the Zoom and you having a house party at your house. They'll switch it to your crib. He'll give you a shout out. Like, it's super, super cool. It goes live on Twitch, does some super good things. We sponsor it once a month. I think we'll probably do another one into this month and do a Christmas joint. So, Jeff, appreciate you. I know you was watching the Sixers, trying to get the draft pick and all of that. Did we get that already? You good there?
Yeah. We got the guy from Kentucky, so I'm not mad. And we traded away Al Horford and his $81 million. So I'm really happy.
Oh, yes.
Here's what's so crazy, right? So I just found out like 5 minutes before the show, I was hosting the show, right? Here's what's so unfair. First, I didn't get no Wingstop, right? Then he didn't even tell me a goddamn legend was gonna be in here. So when you walk up in here, right? I didn't want to blush on the screen and walk away and then call my mom like, Mom, Jazzy Jeff is on Zoom with the homies, but I gotta hold my composure, right? Keep it cool, keep the bed fluff. Jazzy Jeff, welcome to Zoom with the homies, man. Glad to have
it. I'm glad to be here.
We were, how are you? So basically we were talking about right now, COVID-19, the quarantine. How are you holding up right now with just, going to lockdown, back out of lockdown, going back? How are you holding down with all of this right now?
How are you feeling? Because you didn't have it for a second.
Yeah, I was one of the early people that had COVID. So I don't relate to the go to the lockdown, then leave the lockdown. I never left the lockdown. Once I got sick and I understood how serious it was, because this shit almost took me completely out. Really? So listen, this was no joke. And I say it, she don't like when I say it, but if it wasn't for my wife, I wouldn't be here. But that brought a really sense of importance to me on how serious this was. So that's the main reason why I started DJing, because at home, because not only am I trying to stay safe, I'm trying to keep your ass in the house.
Mm-hmm. Amen.
I just want to say this real quick before I continue the show. We got the last piece in here right now. I want everybody to give a big round of applause, man, for one of the most hilarious dudes in comedy. Give it up. He doesn't like when you give him like these accommodations, but so I'm just gonna kill him with for one of the funniest guys in the game, man. With dopest videos, dope on the stage. Give it up for the one, the only Tony Baker in the building. In the building right now, man. What's up, Tony?
What's up, y'all? You know what I'm talking about? Nick holding it down on the host tip.
Oh, Tony, man. Let me do my TahirMoore thing right now with my hat.
Oh, Lord.
Tony, if you could just turn your name into your Cash App name, just so that
he's on it. He's on it
right now. Tahir,
Got it.
Now we got the whole cast in here. Welcome to Zoom with the homies, man. This show comes on Monday through Thursday, and what we do here at Zoom with the homies, we try to bring the world a lot of important people, a lot of important comedians, as you can see, legends in the building, and right now, if the Moore Mob, you guys could have showed these guys a little love in the Cash App section and whatever love you can, we definitely appreciate
it. He on it, boy. He on the Cash App.
I'm Wingstop right now. I have no Wingstop, but it's cool.
I mean,
you were last minute, Nick. That's why you didn't get the dinner.
Yeah, it's the normal. I tried to send Tony. You know, Tony's super vegan, vegetarian. I'm surprised he ain't making no smoothie in the background. But
I just had one.
Of course you did. I thought about it. I was like, dude, I can send him some fries. We got fried corn. Like, we got some stuff for you. But you know, you be on the straight 25 ingredient smoothie and 4 gallons of water. But that's good, though. I need to. Yeah,
I'm trying to stay alive. You know what I'm saying? Trying to live long.
I don't like Tony's new attitude because he eats right now.
Listen, I don't think I've drank that much water this year.
Come on, Jeff, your life was on the line.
Come on, Jeff, you gotta drink water, man.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. He got a plant jug.
Oh man, gallon a day, man. Gallon a day.
Damn,
I don't like this new you, Tony. I don't like your attitude.
It's always been me, Jack.
And wait, and it's alkaline. You that dude now? It has to be alkaline also?
It doesn't have to be, but I throw it in.
Delete my number. Delete my number right now from your phone. The alkaline dude. I can't stand alkaline. I'm like, water's water. I've lived long enough. I'm done. I'm not gonna try to find alkaline now. Also,
Jackie just stubborn, y'all.
Yeah.
You one of them.
No, Tony, you just pretentious now. You pompous now because you healthy.
What are you talking about?
Tony, have you ever went for 2 gallons in a day before? Have you ever tried to like break a record and go for maybe 2 gallons?
I've gone well over a gallon a day several days before, but not like with the intent. I'm gonna do 2 today. It just be I genuinely love water. So it's not like I have to force it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You have a whole character. It's crazy that you love water because you have a whole character that's trying to stop the water supply. So
Yeah.
how did that come about, man?
Well, Travis Santiago, he's just a basically, you know how every action movie, every James Bond movie, the villain got this huge plan to do something. Like, I'm gonna blow up New York. I'm a detonate the whole continent of Australia. It's just something grand. And they always reveal their plans to the hero instead of just killing them. And then, so it's basically that. So I just chose the water supply because that comes up in James Bond movies, like the water supply. And so
now, I will say when it comes to movies, you know, when you have like action movies, a great villain makes a dope movie. When you have a villain that you can remember all their quotes. So I wanted to ask, I'm gonna go from Jeff up to Jackie to Daylon, then to Alvin. What was your Jeff? What was your favorite villain of all time? Just in any movie, a villain that you have like that has quotables that made you be like, damn, I'm rooting for this villain right now. Like for me, it was Calvin Candy and Django. Because Calvin Candy was like when he said there's a lot of lies being told at this table. That was like I was like, oh, it felt the chills. He said there's a lot of lies being told. Like Jeff, what was your villain that had the quotables for you?
See, my villain wasn't a villain until the end of the movie, and my villain was Kaiser Soze.
Oh, okay. I thought he was about to say Training Day when he said till the end of the movie. With Kaiser Soze.
Yeah. Kaiser Soze, because when you really sit and think about it, you still don't know if he was the villain.
Still.
Okay. Jackie. Your villain, favorite villain with quotables, Jackie.
You're on mute, Jack.
Jackie, you're on mute.
I ain't got no quote. What? I got
Jackie is a villain, man.
Jackie,
Tony Schmoney.
Jackie, answer. Wait, let's get Cleo. Everybody, man, give it up.
Look at this brand placement. This brand placement. Y'all seeing this? Look at this.
He know that.
Oh shit, they didn't even got my name on it. Good job.
Hey guys. So excited to be here with you guys on Zooming with the home. The wings are on deck.
We all got wings.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let me get deeper in that bag and pull out that other.
We got the whole.
Everybody, give it up for the one and only Cleo Thomas in the building.
What's going on, guys?
What up?
Cleo,
how you guys feeling?
Cleo, if you can, real quick, man, change your name. Your Cash App.
Absolutely.
Quick for the people, man. Change your name to the Cash App. Cleo, just to fill you in, and I'm gonna get you at the end. We're talking about villains And like, what was your favorite villain in the movie? And quote. So we're gonna get you towards the end. We're gonna go right now because Jackie said she doesn't have a villain.
I didn't say anything. Tony fucked up my
Okay, I
time.
apologize. I'm sorry, Jackie. Who was your favorite villain? And what quote what did the villain have? I'm sorry.
I don't have a quote.
Well, just give me a villain.
The Cookie Monster.
Huh?
No. Oscar the Grouch. I love Oscar the Grouch.
Was Oscar really a villain, or was he just?
He wasn't a
He was
happy
just
dude.
homeless. That nigga was homeless, man. You ain't no villain if you homeless. I can understand his anger. He was homeless.
He wasn't a happy guy though.
He just
He
judged
ain't a
him.
villain. He living like shit. He live in a fucking trash can.
He was the neighborhood curmudgeon.
I'm not feeling Jackie's pick.
Oscar didn't even have like a homeless community, like with the people got their tents and stuff to chill with. It was just him on Sesame Street out on
He
the corner.
was the homeless community. Like that's fucked up. You see everybody
Only
kicking,
one street.
singing about letters and shit. He just in the can like, what the fuck, man? I'm just trying to sleep. You niggas singing about letters.
If he was in San Francisco in that little area, he was a little bit happy. You know what I'm saying? He was alone out there on Sesame Street.
I used to think Jabba the Hutt was hilarious.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Okay.
Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah.
I liked him.
I watched Star Wars recently. Jabba the Hutt really didn't do much, right? Like he didn't do anything. Like
Well, you thought he couldn't go. You saw he was too big to do anything.
No, facts, but he was the head honcho of the underworld of Star Wars. Luke tried to come there with 2 droids to bargain for Han Solo's solid ass life that was still sitting on the wall as a pedestal. Is weird.
Jabba the Hutt. He was like the Rick Ross of the Star Wars universe.
Nick, hold on. What'd you say? Jabba had holes? Jabba did have holes.
Oh, that's not. Yo, you seen them green chicks on the road?
Yes.
Jabba had. Oh, so don't respect the Hut. Good pick, Jackie. Good goddamn pick, Jackie.
Jabba had holes. I don't think that's ever been
He did though. He did.
expressed, but when you think about it, yeah, I don't remember much. I ain't, didn't go as deep, but yeah, no, Jabba did have some bad ones over there. Just
Had some top 5 Instagram Star Wars models before there was Instagram models in The Last Jedi. Let's give him the proper respect. The
give
Jabba.
his props.
Jabba the Hutt, man.
Daylon, your villain.
I'm gonna go with Hannibal Lecter.
Ooh,
Oh, good one.
Nice.
That was probably like
Good choice.
just thinking like behind you wasn't like overt, but just kind of the way he thought about stuff, played the long game. That probably was the one that was like, oh yeah, like you almost rooted. Well, you did. You rooted for him, even though he was kind of a bad guy in that part of it. Like that was kind of the ones that I like, the super overly thinking type ones. So yeah, that's probably my fave.
You came through with a draw 4 just now with Hannibal Lecter. You can't top someone that was eating people. You know what I'm saying? Like Hannibal Lecter, he had that nice little voice, like "Hello, Clarice." Like
Like
I like that villain. Alvin, here we go.
Okay, I actually tried to think about it. I got like 2 because I go movie and TV. For movies,
Okay.
if you ever seen No Country from Old Men, I like Anton Chigurh just because he didn't say shit. You knew he showed
crazy.
up. It was gonna be problems. Like he wasn't playing around with you. Like he was gonna use this little air gun. You was out of there. And then for TV, I think this show would have worked if they had kept him on there. Was Cottonmouth.
I knew
Luke
it.
Cage.
I knew it.
Such a, like that. I didn't realize how corny Luke was until they killed him. I was like, yo, what? I realized like Mahershala did his thing, man, and it's like he's just smooth in a way. I was like, yo, I want them to keep selling that crack or whatever they were selling. Like, keep it going, baby. Like I want to
get to in
I
that
want to ruin the
sentence.
community.
All he had to get to in that sentence was if they would have kept him. I was like, I know exactly where he's going with this. It had to be Cottonmouth. He made that entire show.
Yes.
Everything about his aura, his presence, you felt like this was the guy head honcho in charge.
Exactly.
Who's gonna take care of everything? And unfortunately, we had to get him killed off.
Remember the scene that brought me with him was when he was trying to get the information from the dude, right? And he was like, I'm gonna treat you like a man. And the dude spit in his face. He said, now I'm gonna treat you like a bitch.
Yep.
And
Yep.
and he started punching him because he gave him 3 combos, right? Then he came back, he was like, he got up, and he had the Biggie Smalls in the back. I was like,
the crown.
Cold
vision.
Iconic, so iconic.
Yes, can you imagine him ordering Wingstop with that voice? Like, this is cotton. Yo, he had the voice, man. I like that villain. Hey, man, Slick over there with the just throwing the wings in my face. What's your
My fault, Nick. You might need to hit me, man. I need to send your order over there.
I'll play it. What's up, Slick? What's your villain?
Man, favorite villain of all time. This is gonna be one that I think a lot of people relate to, but it's undeniable. It's undisputed. I'm a big Disney fan. All right, big Disney movie fan.
No problem with that. We all are. There we go.
Beautiful, right? A big thing about Disney films, especially from my childhood, the animated films, your antagonists of the film help drive the story for the protagonist to overcome something. We look at films like Notre Dame. Claude Frollo was crazy. I look back on that movie. His whole thing was about lust of a woman. I was like, oh, this is way different. I didn't expect that as a kid. But the #1 undeniable villain of all times, Scar.
I knew you were about to say it.
I knew.
It's undeniable.
I was waiting on it.
Once he said Disney, I was like, he
better go Scar. He better go Scar.
Killed his own brother. No colder than that. Then after he killed his own brother, he put a hit out on his nephew. He sent the hyenas to go kill the nephew. Coldest villain in Disney history, if not movie cinema history of all time.
You know what's funny? Because and people probably disagree. Because I always, and when it came to Disney cartoons, I always had Gaston as a top villain, only because of the fact that not like, he was singing while he was hating on someone. Remember back when the Disney songs the Disney movies used to sing as a villain? Like, you go hold a tune?
Yes.
Kill me. Like when he was like, I was like, yo, who is this? How are you keeping his tune?
No one strapped like Gaston pulls the gut like Gaston. Goes like Gaston. It was hard. It was hard.
Like the Disney Trap remix. I like it.
He just came to a beat to that. We need to wait the remix god to drop something to that, man. That we gonna do.
Gaston showed you just how powerful the love for a woman is. Because Gaston was hating. He hated on a beast for Belle, right? Like he was one of them dudes. Like, how you like remember in the movie The Wood? He was like, but you let the beast fuck. Like he was mad. Like, how you gonna let the beast fuck over me? You know what I'm saying? He got a spell on him. How you gonna let him fuck?
Y'all done got way too deep in the Disney movie.
I don't know who y'all are talking about.
Jackie, you've never watched a Disney film?
I have many, but that one, who was that?
Okay, let me ask you a question, Jackie. Can I ask you a personal question?
Of course.
We're talking Disney villains, right?
Yes.
Ursula, the Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
Disney comes to you, Jackie.
Yeah.
You have the aura, you have the attitude. We want to see you bring Ursula to life. Are you stepping into that role to sing Poor Unfortunate Souls, though?
Of course.
Can I get a Poor Unfortunate Souls out of you, though?
Yes.
Do you know a song though, Jackie?
I can sing if need be, even with not need be. I can sing, and there's a bitch that's not buried that deep down. She's in here, so
she like cut the check.
Exactly. Cut the check, and I'll kill everybody on there.
Look like, hey, we can figure this out.
Okay.
Make sure everybody in the chat section, make sure y'all like the video, y'all. Make sure y'all like the video. And show love to the Zoom with the
homie. Definitely. Oh, shout out to Spice Adams and quit texting me.
He wants to get in?
I don't know what he's doing. He just told me quit looking down at my phone. But if I didn't look down at my phone, I wouldn't have knew he just texted me. Like, come on, man.
Spice ignored my text yesterday, man. I was like, happy Founders Day, man.
Oh, yeah.
Crickets.
Yeah, he ain't got too big. He's out there hopping. That's how that was.
Crickets.
Do you feel like as adults, and I'm gonna start with Jeff on this.
Wait, hold on, Nick. Let me get my villain in, man.
Tony?
Nah, man, you gonna leave me out? You gonna do this to me? I'm the movie king.
know what?
Hand placement. Hand placement is important with
You
that.
gonna do this to me?
All right.
Tony, I started with Travis Santiago and I went. So my fault, Tony. Tony, no
Mhm.
villain. And it better chop these cubes in here, these villains in here, man.
Let me tell you something. Okay. My pick is probably left field because it's a villain that doesn't even talk. First of all, one of the best villains of all time is Anton from No Country for Old Men because he made me nervous every time he was on screen.
Yes, sir.
Same with the Joker in The Dark Knight. Honorable mention to Biff Tannen from Back to the Future, and honorable mention to the Joker. I mean, it was one more honorable mention. Anyway, my villain of all time is the Queen Alien in Aliens 2.
Ooh.
Best villain of all time. Don't even talk, don't even need to. The aliens and aliens are the scariest villains in cinema. Square up.
That's
She unhooked herself from her womb to go fight Ripley in a yellow mech suit.
She was pissed.
And got choked out
and
then thrown off the spaceship.
But she cut Bishop in half just with a tail swipe. It's just the fact that they impregnate you, their children are born out of your chest. You stab them, their acid blood can kill you. They got a jaw that comes forward that can go through your skull. It's just too scary. And ain't no personality, ain't no charm, ain't no cuteness. And the best Marvel villain, one of the best, is what's his name from Jessica Jones?
The Purple Man?
Purple Man is one of the coldest villains Marvel has ever seen.
I forgot they had all those good shows out at once. You had several. I have for a female, they never have movies that center around the villain. I want to see a movie that's all about the villain and he kills everyone, ruins everything, and there is no happy ending.
Joker.
I haven't seen that yet. I'm going to. I enjoyed Kate Blanchett when she was on Thor Ragnarok when she was. I loved her character. I want to see her do a whole movie as that chick.
Yes.
If she's alive after that flaming sword hit her, they would be dope.
She can come back. If you don't see how they die, they can always come back.
She did. You know what? A lot of which they don't get a lot of love for. A lot of the women villains are dope.
They're ruthless. They're really heartless.
They really like even animated to real movies. Like I loved Angelina Jolie and
Maleficent. Yeah.
Man, she lets you know she hated humans. And in her eye, and she sold that. But what I do want to say is, like, I'm looking at the screen and it's like I feel like we bring the cool word to nerd because all of us like still probably watch this, right? So I want to start with Jeff. Do you ever get any type of like, do you still watch cartoons or any of these like video game movies? And do you ever get any slack? Like, man, grow up. Stop being a nerd. Do you ever get any of that try to push back?
I don't care. I don't care. Listen, I have never been one to succumb to peer pressure. I have every Bugs Bunny DVD, Speed Racer, the Flintstones. I'm old school. I don't care. You can come in my house and I will sit you down and make you some popcorn and we can watch Fred, Barney, Wilma, Pebbles, Bam Bam. We could do the whole thing.
You remind me of a guy I dated back in the day because I didn't know that animated was becoming more adult over the years. And I dated a guy back in the day. He's like, you got to watch Boondock. And I'm like, I don't want to watch cartoons. I'm grown. And he pulled out every DVD for every season and forced me. It was abuse.
As he
to watch
should have.
every episode of the Boondocks.
Did
and
you
by the time it was done, I was like, this is the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
Shout out to Aaron Magruder, man, creator of Boondocks.
Okay, I was like, this is incredible. Is this legal to be on TV? You know?
Classics.
That's amazing.
South Park.
South Park, man. South Park is it's a classic, and it keeps continuing to reinvent itself. It's such a cultural like narrative every single episode. Like if you want to know what's going on, go watch South Park and watch how they show you. There's a comedic feature to it. There's 4 kids, but like don't think about it like that. The narrative you're getting in those episodes is telling you what's going on. Sure, it's hidden behind a bunch of fart jokes just to get Comedy Central off, but other than that, it's great.
Yeah, but here's the thing that a lot of people don't realize: a cartoon killed the Cosby Show.
Yes, it did.
When The Simpsons came on Fox, they put it on at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern, to go against the Cosby Show, which no one would ever go against that, because it was, if you remember, for those old enough, back in the 80s and 90s, it was like 7 o'clock, everybody around you watching straight up, this is the Cosby Show time, nothing else matters. Fox came in as a new station and then, put in The Simpsons. And honestly, people were having to make a decision. They were like, oh, well, let me go watch The Simpsons, and then I'm gonna turn back for a different world. And that was kind of the way it happened. And then the ratings kind of went down and eventually went away. And it's crazy to think about that, and the fact that, The Simpsons still is relevant.
Oh, he made it.
Who invited this dude?
I'm in this thing.
Oh, Lord. Hey, Spice, you look good, though, man. You look good. You
skinny bastard.
You on that Tony Baker diet, man. You all right?
I'm in the community.
Buddy. Give it up.
Spice that.
Give it up for Spice Adams on Zooming with the Homies right now. Everybody get up for Spice Adams.
Yeah, official Happy Founders Day, man.
Yeah. Hey, thanks, man. Hey, Tony, when you text me that, man, I'm like, come on, man. A comedian text me Happy Founders Day. This is setup.
Nah, man. Because I'm Greek, so I felt it.
All right, Tony, you Greek. What are you, Tony?
Sigma.
You're a Sigma, so
Really?
Alpha.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm a Kappa, so
And then Spice is the Q.
And Spice is a Q. That's good
Yep.
look, man.
I tried to play Delta. They didn't want me.
And as usual, the iotas are nowhere to be found.
No, they delivering packages, man. Don't leave them folks alone, man. They got holiday season. They got to get them packages out, bro.
I don't know any iotas, man. Where they at?
Nick, what's up? Daylon, Jackie, Alvin, Jazz, Slick. What's up, dog?
What's up,
What's going on? I wanted to play Delta, but they didn't want me.
Really?
Yeah.
TahirMoore for putting me on this dope ass episode, man. I literally had shit to do, and I did not know I was going to be on this episode with this cast of people, man. So I appreciate y'all really, working with me, hosting right now, because I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna be honest, we're gonna do it with the homies. A couple of y'all popped in, I got nervous as shit. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that's holding me down is this hat and this beard, keeping me
What?
I gotta promote the beard, you know what I'm saying? But the beard holding me in. And when I saw Jeff come in here, and then I see Slick, Tony, my brother Tony, Jackie's in here, Alvin, then Spice coming at the end, man. I just want to, to the comment section, TahirMoore, I appreciate you for giving me this opportunity. Spice, favorite villain of all time, real quick. I just want to get you in there before I continue with what's going on.
Villain. All right, just off the top of my head, probably Mister from Color Purple.
Damn.
Woo! Went heavy. God damn.
Wow,
Man.
how you just bust in like that?
Went heavy.
He banging her hand like, dog. Come on, man.
You do it.
Yep.
So you do right by me.
There you go.
He was one of the great villains of all time, man. Had Suge over there. That dude, man. Yeah.
You know what bothered me about that movie? She had more than enough time to cut his throat. You know what I'm saying? Because that was a long ass run. She over there, she didn't really want to do that. She didn't have that. She didn't want to do it because she could have did it already. You know what I'm saying? One slit. She was just standing there like.
Yeah, but I mean, he said you even at the end, you ugly. You ain't like that self-esteem wasn't there. She didn't think she could do anything without Mister. Like that's tough.
He knew at some point he was gonna suffer though. And it was gonna be worse if he just stayed alive. It would have been easy just to slit his throat right there. But see, at some point, it was gonna get bad.
He held more mail from her than Tony Baker's text message unread log. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nick thought that through.
He did.
Put the work in on that one right there.
Yo, let's talk about it real quick, man.
Let's go ahead, Tony.
Jazzy Jeff is in here with us.
Okay, can we
just
reflect, give him the flowers, give him the flowers.
Jazzy Jeff is in here with us.
Well, Jazzy Jeff.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
can we?
I do gotta ask.
Jazzy Jeff is in here, man.
I do gotta ask. I know tomorrow is tomorrow the reunion show.
Yeah.
I just watched it.
You just watched it. How you feel about it? It's good.
It was. I cried a lot, and I was there, so that should say something.
Well, I missed it. What happened?
The Fresh Prince reunion.
Oh, the HBO Max thing. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I had a feeling that I blacked out and I missed an important sentence.
Jeff, when you go back, right, and you just first of all you put y'all put together a masterpiece for us to rewatch over and over. Do you watch it as a fan now and laugh and just because for me as a kid coming home from school waiting for Fresh Prince to come on, man, and I'm not trying to make a joke about to see the scenes where you were like looking for he about to get thrown.
Why you don't want me, Uncle
Phil? Looking forward, I want to let you know in high school, man, just what you were to us in high school, your character, the style, the clothes, the swag, man. Like, do people ever come up to you and tell you that, or how do you feel just looking back at everything now?
It's weird because it's been on for so long that you've had probably 2 or 3 generations of people to tell you that.
Yep.
So I thought the first generation lied. I really thought the second generation lied. And it's super hard to believe that, my 11-year-old kids are getting into the show now.
Wow.
So, you don't, it's weird because we didn't think about it when we were doing it. You don't realize the impact. It was just kind of like this was, and especially somebody like me that I had no aspirations to act or do anything. Somebody just gave me a script and I read it and people laughed. And I was like, okay, then I'm not trying to act. I'm not trying to figure this out. I'm just going to read what they wrote and people, people enjoyed it. So, it's still weird for me. It's very weird for me.
It is amazing though to look at the screen and be like, "Yo, but he's in here.
He's in here.
Jeff is in here."
Like, yo,
Tony,
I'm excited.
I am too. When I saw the text with the flyer, I sang your name for like 3 hours. Like DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Yeah. You kidding me?
Yeah, type out right there. That ain't awesome.
I mean, no disrespect to the rest of y'all in here, but God.
No, absolutely.
Jazzy Jeff.
Okay.
Shit, I ain't nobody. I was
bring too much attention. The comment section be like, "Oh, look at Nick being a whole ass fan." You know what I'm saying? Boy, when came in here, right? I was literally like, I was so happy. I was so happy that Daylon I was like this. I was like,
Fangirl McGee internally, man.
Dog, it's that. Yeah, we straight up. We fan like that part of it. So, like I said, we work together on the different stuff, and I talk to his wife probably more often than anything on the business aspect of it. And I'll never forget as I'm kind of going through, and it was finally over, and we had a Zoom. And I had to take my business hat off, and I was like, yo, dog, I'm just a fan. Like, because I DJ'd in college. Jeff's probably my favorite DJ. Ain't even no problem. He is my favorite DJ. And so I'm just sitting here trying to hold it down business. Yeah, we have to run through the contracts and stuff. And then at the end, I'm like, yo, don't this look like Jeff? And so my wife trips out because Jeff's probably been my best friend in my mind for like 20 years. And so He told me the other day when we were on the Zoom, and I think you had kind of shout out. It was like, shout out to Daylon. And my wife was like, wait, did Jeff just say your name? I was like, yup. He know my name.
Oh, real quick. Thank you, M-Centric, man, for your donation to Zoom with the Homies. Thank you, Zem Entric, for sending your donation to Zoom with the Homies. My fault. Go ahead.
Nah. So appreciate you for jumping on, man. I know timing is late kind of out there in Delaware, but you know, just to be able to kind of jump in here, share, chop it up with us, man.
Yeah, man.
Super appreciate it.
Listen, we all in the house, so we all should be in the house, but
we all in the
That's why
house.
now is the perfect time to start any kind of project, because everyone you want to talk to or work with, they home.
there you go.
I ain't gonna lie,
They
when I
about
got
to
the
be
Zoom
home.
flyer. I thought
Okay.
y'all were lying. I thought y'all were lying. It's like them college party flyers. You like, Melissa Ford gonna be here. Tyra Banks gonna be here.
President Obama.
Hey man, ain't none of these bras here, man. Why y'all lying?
Jay-Z
We
gonna
got
roll
Jay-Z
through.
coming through. Beyonce just
I
left.
thought it was a college party flyer. I was like,
Cool,
Jeff ain't gonna be in here. He got other shit to do. He ain't gonna be in here.
Can I ask a self-absorbed, self-serving question to Jeff?
Go ahead, Jackie.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff, did Will Smith tell you that he and I were best friends for about 4 days?
No, what happened?
Of course not.
His show, this Joker, the comedy show he did in Vegas last year.
Oh yeah.
I was one of the comics on it. So I was hoping he mentioned me to you, but probably not.
Well, I'm gonna talk to him tomorrow. I'll ask him.
There you go. Tell him I said hi. Okay, I'm all done. All done.
Jeff, what is your weirdest fan moment? Like just
Me?
you know, like going out, like what is the weirdest fan moment you ever had of someone approaching you?
Ooh. I had a 80-year-old woman on South Street in Philly come up to me and introduce me to her daughter, and she was like, "Isn't my daughter cute?" And of course, you know, what are you gonna say? I'm kind of like, "Oh my God, she's beautiful." And she was like, "Yeah, I used to look just like her." And she grabbed me by my cheek and stuck her tongue out and was coming towards my face.
No.
And I had to palm her to get her off of me. And I walked down South Street shaking.
Yo.
Because I almost got tongued down by an 80-year-old grandma. And matter of fact, I'm a little upset right now for even having to bring that back up and
Like that
relive it.
memory.
Did she at least have
he clutching them. He just like
teeth
this.
out first, or did she keep the teeth in?
Nah, man, listen, I don't know. I know her granddaughter was really embarrassed. Probably not as embarrassed as I was because there was a whole bunch of people out, and I really did not want to get the reputation for attracting 80-year-old grandmothers.
Everybody got a demographic, man.
Yeah.
Everybody.
I didn't
got
want
a
that
demographic.
one.
So Jeff, I'm in trouble with my mother right now because my mother is like, "Thank you. This is what I'm talking about. You never tell me nothing. You did not have the decency to tell me what you on the show with Jazzy Jeff. All I've done to raise you. Thank you so much. I have to find out this way." So this is a real text message. Like,
is your mother 80 though? I'm just saying.
huh?
I'm sorry. Everybody got a demographic.
Everybody got a demographic. You know what I'm saying?
Advice, man. I'll say this, man. Watch, your videos are hilarious as hell. With the quarantine with you and Afion doing the whole the verses, like every time there's a versus battle, it's like, all right, let's see what these guys got. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta say with the Teddy Riley one, how in the hell? I'm gonna ask the question. I might be late. How did you get the bad Wi-Fi? How was that even possible? Bless you, Jackie. How did you do that, bro?
You know what? At the time, I actually had bad Wi-Fi. Like it worked out. Like I didn't know how bad it was until we were on quarantine and I had to start using it. And I was like, nah, that ain't mine. That's yours. Like, I've paid this bill several times. Like, I paid on this bill. Like, it ain't mine. But it was mine. Like, it was terrible. So it was perfect timing to do the Teddy Riley joint because mine was awful, bro. So, but I was watching it, and as I was watching, I was like, man, I got a burgundy sweater like that. I got a burgundy hat like that too. Then I was like, wow, bro. I was like, yeah, let me go shoot this joint, man. Shot it the same hour it was still on.
Yeah. Y'all be doing that. What's the plans for tomorrow? Y'all gonna try to bring it back? I know this.
Yeah, like we never really know. Like he'll hit me up and he'll be like, all right, who you wanna play Gucci or you wanna play G? Like what you want to do? I'll be like, and whoever you sound the most like, because my impersonation is terrible every time.
Don't they have to have 20 hits each to do them? How are they? These guys got 20 hits apiece?
Jeezy does, for sure.
Jeezy got classics. I was just talking about this earlier. Gucci Mane has a whole bunch of mixtape classics. Like there's a bunch of records that Gucci has. The crazier part about this is I would have never expected these two guys to be in the same room.
No.
I still don't believe it.
I don't believe it's gonna happen.
Somebody said
some trigger play gonna happen. That's all.
Somebody said on Twitter.
Same room.
Hold on, I'm about to drop some rumor that I heard from a very, very credible source. Very credible.
You hit us with the Stephen A. Smith. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I got some credible sources. I'm hearing that they're going to shoot it at Magic City.
Together, I don't give a damn about quarantine. I don't care at all.
Nick,
look at that's what I'm talking about, Nick.
Nick got his goods.
There you go.
So they're they're looking at doing the production at Magic City, is what I'm hearing.
I don't know if I can pull that one off.
It still don't put this long rival, dirty history between these two to rest. But we are seeing this tomorrow. If there was anything that could have been the most random what the hell moment in 2020,
the funniest thing on Twitter.
Their beef is real.
Real.
It's like real beef.
No, that's
on
real.
Twitter,
like somebody died beef. Like
a friend got murdered. Like not
on
somebody
Twitter,
died,
Yasser Lesser had made the funniest comment. He was like, Jeezy's gonna win because he's gonna come in that area and shoot that nigga in the face.
like who would be surprised a little bit? Like, yo, they don't like or didn't. So I think that's where the anticipation is kind of there, more so even than the music. Like, yeah, Gucci got a bunch of features what he can use, but the bigger thing is this actually is going to squash the beef or bring the beef to the same space.
So what's the bigger payoff of rap beef of all time? Seeing these two in the same room, knowing this history, or seeing 50 Cent and Ja Rule go 1 for 1, hit for hit, battle for battle?
I'd rather see Ja Rule than 50.
They're both annoying, but they're more entertaining.
I feel like Ja Rule could actually win that battle.
What would I be without you?
Hey, don't sleep on Ja Rule like he didn't have bangers though.
Ja had hit. Well, here's the thing.
He had 20. He didn't have 20.
He did have 20. 17 took Ja Rule.
Who had 20? Ja Rule got 17.5 hits.
Ja Rule had hits. Don't sleep on Ja Rule.
Real quick, let's give it up right now, man. We got the host of Zoom with the homies, man. Yay, TahirMoore. I appreciate it. Let me give you back your hat. Thank you so much.
Nah, keep the hat on, man. It's a good look. I thought we had Black Thought. I thought we had Black Thought and Jazzy Jeff on here. I was like, whoa, Jazzy Jeff and Black Thought? What are the odds? What are the odds? I apologize, everybody, man. I would not think that one kitchen scene would last that long. It was one scene.
Was it soft?
Huh?
Was it soft porn?
No. You would think. Many people was there.
Nothing takes longer than a commercial sometimes. They take forever.
Man. You got to think about the client.
Hold on. Here, switch it to gallery view. They going crazy in the comments.
Okay, is that better?
Yeah, I see you.
Okay, the comment section is saying it's not in gallery view. They're blaming me, but I had it in gallery view before you came in. So I'm saying, did you change it?
I just switched it back. Now check it now to see if it is, because on my phone it won't let me.
They said it's
gallery.
They said it's
okay,
back.
cool.
It's back.
Okay, so it was one kitchen scene, and I'm literally just okay. And of course, the AirPods are about to die now. One kitchen scene,
Struggle.
and that's it, man. But we had to do video and we had to do stills. So, I mean,
you can't do that in one day. That's why it took so long. They're doing 2 different types of work.
Oh,
yes.
They were trying to cover up all of the freckles with the makeup. So
hey, they did cover up. They did cover up my tattoos though. My wrist tattoo was gone. My neck tattoo was gone. They made me like a fresh born, but they let me get my nose ring. I was like, what? All right.
Y'all gonna leave that? Okay.
Just edgy enough to hear. Just edgy enough.
I know, right? We want you. We want you, but not you.
Man, listen.
Yeah. When was you going? My fault. Go ahead. Go ahead. My fault.
Now I was gonna get back into this beef though. I've been thinking about that all day because, like, that's some real animosity that these guys had toward each other. And Jeezy just dropped this song, dissing 50 in the song, talking about Freddie Gibbs in the song. So this is gonna be very interesting, man. This is gonna be very, very interesting.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think, me personally, I could listen to any more street shit from Jeezy. Just knowing, I don't know how he could stand in the room with Gucci after what Gucci did to one of his people, and then Gucci put a meme up saying, dig him out. So I just think, to me, I'd rather see a 50 Ja Rule battle because their beef doesn't go as deep. Like, someone was killed in this, like, the hell with the culture. You know what I mean? I don't need to hear Lemonade 20 times. You understand what I'm saying? And go out. Like,
I hear you though. Somebody was killed, but Ja Rule's career was killed.
That's
not fair. That's not a fair.
Hold on. His whole livelihood.
Okay, here we go.
Like, he literally just, I mean, Ja Rule, y'all saw the video of Ja Rule doing the halftime, and they was, y'all hear me?
It'll be so much more entertaining to see 50. Where's he been? This is good. He'd be so much fun to watch.
Let me say something real quick. First of all, Spice is ridiculous, but Ja Rule's career wasn't killed.
Thank you.
It wasn't obliterated by 50 because he still had hits. He still had hit records post 50 Cent.
Yeah.
Now, let's keep it real. Let's keep it 175%.
Go ahead, Tony. Tell it too.
50 Cent ain't killed it musically in mad long.
Forever.
If it wasn't for power, we'd be like 50 Cent just a troll that's rich. Let's keep it 117.
I don't know, man. I worked in radio that time when WINGSTOP'S dropped, and then
I understand.
Like, and then
it was a tidal wave
with hit after hit after hit, like that
or
first
at least,
album.
But he burnt out fast.
In 50 for at least 5 songs, you are going to be enthralled.
But here's the truth. Ja Rule, and know what? Ja Rule killed himself because if he would have, I'm gonna tell you why, Tahir. If Ja Rule, we love Ja Rule for his music with the duets he was doing, but he turned his album.
He got corny
into a hardcore album to retaliate against 50, and he broke away from what he was doing, and then 50 jumped on and took what he was doing.
He was doing it. 50 was sing song along. Dude, he did everything Ja did. He took the Ja playbook.
We want to die for the baby. What would I be? Sweet cherry tip pop. We wanted that, not the Ja Rule. I'm about to take a razor, put it in your face. Like, we didn't want that Ja Rule.
Wait. Hold on for a second. Because y'all act like Benny Benedici. He wasn't talking that shit. That was the first album.
We didn't care about that album.
No, that went platinum. That went platinum.
That's pretty solid.
It did, but the second album
and on Holla Holla, he was still talking. He was talking gangster shit on the first song we got introduced.
No, but
I like that song.
The second album, the one he did, "What Would I Be Without You," and was that second album with all those duets. Took Ja. That's when he started doing songs with J-Lo.
It made him a pop star. It made him a pop star for sure.
Pop star. Yeah.
DAYLON just said that he worked in radio. In radio, in music at that time, you weren't stopping Interscope from doing anything. 50, Dre, Eminem, all backing this one artist at the so it didn't matter. So he was taking over the only way people were capable of listening to music anyway. Now, again, Interscope based on the West Coast. They run that label like a whole actual movie studio. So that's why the videos were crazy. That's why his PR campaign crazy. Meanwhile, Ja has been 5 years in the game, heavy hits, but unfortunately, he can't battle this wave coming with 50, G-Unit, Lloyd Banks follows up. Young Buck has his run. The Game becomes one of the biggest stars coming out of G-Unit ever. The thing I'm only saying is, during that time, we for sure, everybody jumped ship and was like, G-Unit, we all did it. But looking back, hindsight,
your songs were so catchy.
Not Ja Rule's career. He got bangers. 50 is a better businessman.
Yeah,
Right.
for sure.
Firefest?
Listen.
Yeah, what do you think? What does Jeff think?
Firefest Power. We going with Power.
What do you think, Jeff?
Wait, real quick. I'm gonna get a fact check. Let me not ask none of y'all. Let me ask a legend. Jeff,
What do you
what
think?
do you think happened to Ja?
Listen.
I don't give a shit what Tahir and them think. What do you think happened to Ja?
This is what I'm gonna tell you from a DJ's perspective.
There you go.
You can take every last one of Ja Rule's songs and put them all together. Not any of those songs can come anywhere close to the impact of In the Club. In the Club was the most polarizing record I've ever seen. I remember people coming to me and walking in the club and putting 2 quarters on the table asking me to play this. NBA All-Star game in Atlanta, I played in the club for 30 minutes straight. I was like, I am going to burn this shit out. And on the 35th minute, somebody came and requested it again.
Wow.
Listen. If I can say one thing, Ja Rule had 2 major things that he did not act upon, which could have changed the trajectory of his career. Number one, he would have had to do a video upside down. When 50 dropped down, upside down on In the Club, when he came down like boom, and we was like, oh, this nigga upside down. There was no coming back for that. You either got to do a video completely sideways, hanging out of a limousine, or you got to kill yourself on camera. That's the only thing that you compete with. Number 2, he had to come out with some tank tops because those G-Unit tank tops were everywhere. Niggas with no chest was wearing G-Unit tank tops, and you can't compete with that. You couldn't compete with that. It was uncomparable.
But Ja Rule had Bobby Brown, son.
And we
Helicopter. Jumping out the helicopter.
Come on, man.
Don't bring that up.
He had Bobby Brown.
No.
I like that song. I don't care what y'all say. I like it. And
that
the
shit slaps.
looking boy.
Feeling with deal.
But the first thing you see,
Ja Rule's line, his Oscar-worthy line, and
like,
Fast.
yo, no.
What's he doing?
Hey, yo, homie! That movie was nothing without
Helicopter.
You gotta
Hey, look at here, young fella. Well, look at here, young fella. What about Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes versus huh?
Oh my God!
No.
I say it again. I say Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes versus Teddy Pendergrass.
Oh, wasn't Teddy Pendergrass a part of that group?
He was.
Melvin don't want nothing against
cover of the
Teddy.
album with Teddy.
Melvin don't want nothing against Melvin don't want nothing against Teddy.
Like that.
I meant Teddy Pendergrass.
Trying to figure out where Spice got this squirrel jacket from. That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's some high quality squirrel right there. Is that
No,
a possum?
this is more 100% possum. Exotic possum.
I saw there was a rumor, and now I'm offended because maybe it was a joke. They mentioned that Big Daddy Kane and Rakim were gonna do it. I got excited.
I know to see that. The Mighty R.
That would be good.
I'll call Kane right now. I'll call Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah, Kane would
right
do
now.
it.
Oh,
No, I'm sorry. Rakim got that. My bad.
No, yeah, yeah. I don't know. That's
Tough.
gonna be a good.
Like,
I'm a fan of both,
Kane.
but I'm friends with Kane, so I'm gonna have to ride with.
You really friends with Kane, team?
That's why I said when I say I'll call him right now, I will call him on the phone right now.
You was dead serious?
Yeah,
I was dead serious. Yeah. I was dead serious.
So he knows Big Daddy Kane?
I know, right? How's that even?
Go back to my Instagram. I did a podcast with him. It was for Clint's podcast, and we got hella cool. He gave me the highest compliment a comedian can ever, one of the highest compliments a comedian can ever get. And since that day, we've been keeping in contact since regularly.
Oh.
Wow.
He did a private concert online on IG a few months ago. And when I tell you this dude for like an hour plus,
bro, he go hard.
Yeah, he go hard, man.
So
He
hard.
can still dance. He got the moves, the rap, the breath control.
no one his knees and back hurt. No one his back and his knees hurt.
He is a
Killing
showman for real.
Hey.
Yo, I got Jazzy Jeff number to here.
Yeah.
Oh, do you? I got him on the show thanks to Daylon. I don't want people to think that like I got all the connections. Daylon has Daylon's Rolodex is goddamn me the book of secrets. Okay, Daylon hit me. He's like, yeah, I might be able to get Jazzy Jeff. I was like, wait, whoa, the Jazzy Jeff? He was like, yeah. I was like, what nigga do it? What do you mean? I may be why are you still texting me? Text this nigga and ask him.
I want to interview Jazzy Jeff tonight, man.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the legend, man. I gotta hear more about the legend.
Hold on one second before we go any further, man. We have to acknowledge that the Freshest Prince reunion came out tonight. Okay. Mm-hmm. Jazzy Jeff, I'm sure, was doing press all day. He did a DJ set around noon his time, and he still came to him, some unknown ass dude's podcast on behalf of Daylon, and he's here. I didn't think he was gonna stay the whole time, but he's here right now. It's past 8 o'clock, so I want to give a big shout out to that brother for just being a solid guy and giving a newcomer a chance, man. I appreciate it, brother.
Before you signed on, Tony was like, can we just stop what we're doing to talk about this? Because this is rude.
This is Jazzy Jeff, man. Listen.
Okay.
I remember when they first came out, and I thought Will Smith was Jazzy Jeff and Jeff was the Fresh Prince. So I got why that was the name of the album. He's like, yo, y'all confused, because I was part of the confused.
I never thought that, Jazz, just for the record.
I appreciate that.
Was Rakim, and Rakim was Eric B, but never Jazzy Jeff.
I did too, Spice. I thought Rakim was Eric B for the longest.
Larry.
I always thought the rapper was first, you know what I mean? So it was like, oh, okay. So Jeff is the Fresh Prince. And it was like, no.
This is how I know Tony is intrigued, because I hit Tony up. I asked Tony last night if he wanted to jump on here. Tony was no response. He was like, oh, Jazzy Jeff? And that's when he left it. He wasn't even on the show last night. He was in the comment. He's like, oh, Jazzy, Tony, oh, Jazzy Jeff, man. I don't like how fast they move past Jazzy Jeff. Doing all this big talking, never responded. I hit him today. Tony, let me know something. I didn't get the flyer out for today's show until 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's the latest I've ever got a flyer out. One, because we had to go with the 16 people to get to Jeff. And then also because Tony would not respond. And then when Tony did respond, he was like, man, I come on and then I'm going to leave out, man. I'm going to just do a cameo. But put me on the flyer. But I ain't staying the whole time.
Wow.
I ain't staying the whole time. And then look, it's almost 8:30. And Slick still here. Ain't God good? Won't he will?
Won't he will?
Wait, I also have to pause real quick for this story right here. So y'all know it's Wingstop Wednesday. Shout out to Wingstop. Shout out to Daylon. Appreciate it, man. Cleo, I hope you enjoyed your food. When I get in the house, I'm going to try to enjoy mine real quick. I just want to say, fuck New York DoorDash drivers, okay? This guy had the hardest time finding Jackie's house, right? Jackie stays in the house. He's like, I don't see the address, man. They supposed to have the address out front, man. I'm not walking up to nobody's crib and I don't see the address. And so I'm like, bro, I don't live in New York. I was like, I'm producing a show. I'm trying to get one of the talents to show. The food. He's like, I ain't getting out the car. Jackie's like, I'm flicking the light, right?
He sat in his car in front of my house and didn't get out.
Bruh did not get out the car, right? And so I just go on Google Maps. I said, let me see. I go on Google Maps, And lo and behold, one of the first things I see is Jackie's address right above her door, plain as can see. And if the light is on, it's no way he can not see. So he was on the wrong end of the street. And I'm like, bro, it's on this street and this street. He was like, oh, let me turn around. Let me turn around. Turns around. As soon as he turns around, oh, my bad. I see it, bro. I see it. My bad. Now, keep in mind, I'm on set. I got the prop phone in this hand. I got one AirPod on the other, and I'm trying to talk like this. I'm like, bro, you gotta the whole time.
That's
all because he refused to get out the car and just look and see you in the wrong area. Bro. Are you serious right now?
He was a dumb one. He was a dummy. I'm not gonna lie. Usually I don't like to call him dummy, but he was a dumb nigga.
Man, that was a cold story right there, baby.
That's what I've been trying to do. Yeah.
I'm so damn tired of Spice. I ain't got the energy. I ain't got the energy. I've been ripping and running all day. I'm sick of it.
Somebody in the comments said, I didn't say it. Somebody said my man DJ Premier versus DJ Jazzy Jeff.
I saw that. I saw that.
Not even close. Not even.
How does that make you feel, Jeff? How does that make you feel?
Listen, that's my brother. I don't.
Of course it is. Your family.
You get to a point that it's kind of like I don't even entertain that.
Brothers compete all the time.
Humble approach. I like it.
Yeah, listen, I'm in I'm in competition with myself.
I like it.
You grown, Jeff. I was a child watching you. You're done. You're like, I don't compete. This is it.
Listen, I'm too old for that.
Ask you a question. When you get into the versus battle, right? And you say your brother and it's a humble situation, when you put the record on, you be like, I'm about to kill his ass. Like, do you get into that mode where you get into the versus? Other versus brothers, they be like, yeah, we brothers. But when it starts playing that music, that back-to-back hits, it's gotta be that little competition. Like
that's always there. You always got that internal competition.
Yes,
but you don't want to show it, but you always got it. You always got it. Even when you're doing a show with a bunch of other people, I want the whole night to be great, but I got to make sure that I leave a mark. I want people walking out of the door talking about me.
Honestly, I'll never forget. It was a show. I think it was a tribute to Jam Master Jay. And it was like, who was it? Kid Capri. It was Grandmaster Flash. Was it Premiere? Maybe
Premiere.
Premiere. And then you went last. And it was like everybody was cool. And then it got to the end, and you did the bad meaning bad, not bad meaning good. And everybody was like, "Okay, never mind, dog. That ain't fair. Like that ain't fair."
What's funny is what was his name? Stephen Hill, who used to run BET. When Premiere put that together, Premiere said, I want to get Flash. He said, I want Kid Capri, I want Flash, and I want Jeff. And Stephen Hill was like, Jeff, what do you want Jeff for? And Premiere told me that. And I was like, okay. When we did the rehearsal, I didn't do that at rehearsal. I did something completely different at rehearsal. And I did that to Stephen Hill because I wanted Stephen Hill to never forget what he said.
Yes.
Hit list. I love hearing OG speak.
Hit list? Yeah.
I love hearing OG speak about hit list because listen, DJ Jazzy Jeff, you gotta I'm the youngest guy in this stream. I'm 31 years old, right? But I grew up watching you and Will on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but I'm very aware of your musical history as well. And there's this thing that is kind of started to be removed from my generation as far as competitive nature because they don't want us to be so combative against each other. But that's just how I was raised. I like competition. I thrive in it. So to know that, even the OGs like yourself, to have that moment that you saved that set specifically so that when it was showtime, you had that chip on your shoulder to fire that bullet off, to be able to ignite the crowd and make sure Stephen Hill would never forget that. I think that's an amazing story. Thank you so much.
Fresh Pringle on the right shoulder, sour cream and onion Pringle. Salt and vinegar. Right there. Jeff, you put me on to so many rappers on your magnificent album joints. I remember that first Magnificent You drop. I was like, yo, this is dope as hell. It called me left field too, because I didn't know you was dropping an album. I rotated the hell out of that joint.
That was everybody's intro to Raheem Devon.
Yes, you put me on to him, and I was like, yo, this dude right here. And it was just the whole album had a particular vibe that was just dope. And I was like, yes. And then you came with the Magnificent, the sequel to that. I was all in, bro.
Yeah, that's when me and Kane did the record. We did the record, The Guard. Me and Method Man did the record.
Yeah,
that was fun.
Those Magnificent albums, fire, man. If y'all in the chat haven't heard those, pull up.
We showing our age.
Pull up.
Jeff, you ain't gonna talk about your son. Talking about is that Zero from Hoes?
You know, man, for it to be now 16 years removed from that film, to have that on my resume, it means so much because, well, when kids were still allowed to go to the school, it's a required reading book. Kids get to read it every single year when they get to a certain grade in school, right? And then they get to watch the film right after. So for 16 years straight, I have been reintroduced to the generation year after year after year. And if there's one thing about it, this film has stood the test of time. Holes is a, without a doubt, classic to not just kids, but families, adults. People relate to this movie in so many ways. But the thing about Zero, man, that I love so much is I would have been a fan of that character had I not booked that role. 1000%. He was the underdog. And listen, to have that a part of my resume, to be considered, in my opinion, the Black Harry Potter, I don't take no knock to it, brother. I'm gonna live on forever. I live forever.
You stood out in that movie, man.
A beautiful young blood. Thank you, Cleo. I like your attitude, young man.
He stood out in that movie, though. I was like, yo, this guy. Like, I remember, because I saw Holes in theaters, and I was like, this kid right here. You know what I mean? And
what was weird, I was on FaceTime with a chick last night, and I hear Friday After Next in the background. I'm like, is she doing this on purpose? I'm like, I'm in that movie, right? And she's like, you're not in this movie. I was like,
no.
Give it 3 minutes. And then it kept going, and she's like, you are the kid jumping on Uncle Elroy's back. I'm like, I've been doing this too long, baby. Too long, Tony.
This is what I do. This is what I do.
What happened right after that, though? Did you close the deal? I mean, like.
Oh, no, we just talking. You know
that's me. Just wait for it.
Cleo got a funny hookup story he told me on Twitch about his back. Man, I was dying.
What?
His back just...
I should not have
I'm gonna let Cleo tell it, but man,
I should not have to have been going to physical therapy at my young age. But I overzealously tried to handle a mountain that I may not have been prepared for.
A big bitch?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It was a late night.
Cleo tried to give her that Mr. Marcus lift.
I tried.
Gotta start deadlifting, bro.
His back was like,
my back gave, and it was never the same ever since that day.
Oh my God.
I will never forgive her or myself for that night.
She's like, it's okay, baby. It's okay.
Everybody wants to pick up the big girl. You gotta know what you can do. You can't just pick up a big girl randomly. You gotta know your limitations.
Yes, ma'am.
Maybe ask her the number and be like, well, I do bench press this, and she's that.
That's cool, like that. You know what I'm saying?
Ask basic questions. What do you bench at the gym? If she bigger than that, nigga, it's too much.
You gotta know the worth of your back.
Exactly.
Yes. I took it for granted. I did, and I ain't gonna lie.
If you bench 175 and she's 220, you're not gonna make it.
Now in a pool, you can get it done because the water helps.
You can cheat. You can cheat in the water.
The pool water. But if you just do it in a heart, because I done messed with a lot of big ones. The pool helps, but it all depends on the cushioning for your lift, man. So you get back in there.
Yeah.
Get you a weight belt. Start deadlifting.
There is. Wear the weight belt on the day because she is weight.
Yeah, get a pre-workout, pre-workout shake. You know, get in there, man.
You be on caffeine up in a weight belt, baby. You ready?
He tried to live up. His back turned right to Ric Flair.
This what you got to do right here.
Woo! Yo, show me the workout, Spice. What I got to do, brother? Tell me. What am I missing out on, man?
Uh-oh.
He got the training equipment.
Oh man, here we go.
You're right. Trying to get you right, man.
With the cigarette still in the mouth.
He got the cigarette.
I swear, Spice is the king of the
I'm showing you that if you lift,
on point.
I'm showing that if you lift her, you have to lift with your knees, not with your back. You know the rules.
Like, take him over to the sumo squat section real quick.
Lift with your legs, not with your back.
Sumo squats.
Never again.
Hey, you gotta let me know if that was Shirley or if that was Pearl. Let me know.
Real quick.
Cleo, did she know?
Thank you, Marcus Believe, for another donation to Zoom with the homies tonight. We appreciate you.
Marcus be coming through stunning.
I know. He over here just threw it up in the air. Like, come on.
Bro,
keep the party going.
He came through last night, dropped off like 300, and then the night before that, he dropped off like 5. I was like, bro, just don't get me involved in this dope peddling ring that you got going on.
He's laundering money through your show.
My mama ain't supporting me the way Marcus has. You know what I'm saying? I paid off my college debt from Marcus. I appreciate it. You're the whole reason I got good credit right now. Look at God. Won't he will?
Marcus, don't put Tahir on your taxes, whatever it is you're doing.
Hey, and shout out to actually, not shout out, kiss my ass to whoever created the new W-4 for 2020. That's the most difficult W-4 I have ever filled out in my life. You got to go to irs.gov calculator or something like that to calculate. You basically have to do the IRS job for them. That let me know that the economy is in a horrible state when we have to do the job of an IRS agent. Like I don't know that jargon that they were asking me. I was just like 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, nigga, 0, 0. Zeros. I had nothing for it.
What?
Look at this shit.
Is this what you fill out before you went on set today, Tahir?
Bro, I had to fill that out every time. I had to do the masterclass commercial, had to fill that one out. Today's commercial, had to fill that one out. I had booked something else. I had to fill that. And they ask you, how many jobs are you planning to work this year? Motherfucker, I don't know.
As many as I can.
Nobody knows.
You really think I know how many jobs I'm going to work this year?
Are you really talking into that mic?
It's a real mic. It's a real mic, Spice.
It do look.
Mike, Spice, is my mic hot?
Oh, my iconic moment.
Is my mic hot?
Homie's history.
So funny.
Oh, do not start the mic hot, man. His Spice mic been just right the whole time. You gonna bring it back together, remind him.
Spice, is it hot, baby?
No. Should I bring him back?
Don't do it.
Bring him back. I'm not hot.
Testing. Hold on, wait. Let me put it together so you can see it. Testing. Is my mic hot?
Yo.
Is it hot yet?
The fact that it's actually bouncing, it's actually monitoring. That's
absolutely it is, baby.
That's a real mic.
That is not.
That is.
I'm going on Amazon right now.
Okay.
You ain't gonna find it. It's a one-on-one, baby.
That's a real mic, like this real possum, baby.
Okay.
Hey, Tahir, real quick, shout out to Marcus one more time, man. He just
in there, yeah.
Hey man, listen, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey Marcus, I'm gonna keep funneling it as long as you keep supplying it, brother. Don't even worry about it.
He uses Zoom with the homies to clean the money, and that's cool.
Hey, listen. Hey, real talk. So, in the stills part of the shoot, right? So they getting all of these stills over my head on, and from my right side, right? Then they put me at the table, and bro came on this side, and I was like, fam, hey, come on back over here, because they want me to smile.
He's like, no.
I was like, bro, I can't be on my first national with with the window open. I got the whole window down.
The drop top.
I got the whole driver's side window open. Hey, hey, nigga.
Tahir, you should know better too. When you book something, you gotta cancel all plans. Cause you don't book.
Jackie, listen, I had some gum, no lie. I had some gum in my mouth. I tried to form a tooth with the gum and I smoothed it out with my cheek and I had to keep resetting. I was like, hold on.
Yeah,
This gonna be so goddamn bitch match. They better fix it in post.
Oh man.
I was in there acting a fool with them, bro.
When you book something, you it's over. Your day is a wrap. There's no. I learned to stop scheduling stand-up comedy shows after booking something years ago. That shit is not done in time.
I will make that shit happen. Ain't I here?
Yeah,
ain't I here?
Yeah. Hey,
did you get your food?
Yes, sir.
Yo, did you get your food? I was on set taking y'all orders. All that I'm orchestrating all that shit while I'm on set.
But don't jeopardize the job you're on, because you want to quadruple book everything.
I feel you on that one, Jack. But here's my thought on it. Because you are right. You are right. If you can avoid it, absolutely avoid it. But my thing is like this. This is something I built from the ground up. After that commercial end, it's still gonna be this. The people that come here every night, they're gonna come tomorrow, whether I go on set for that commercial tomorrow. So I feel an obligation. If I can do it, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be here for my supporters. I'm gonna be here for the guests. I'm gonna do what I do. Yeah.
Marcus looking for you every day.
You see, they didn't come in until I pulled up, right? You ain't seen no hunters before I popped up, right?
All right.
Start on him. Start on there. I see you. Won't he will?
Won't he will? Hey man, I said no. Hey, come on now. So if I got an opportunity to do it, I'm gonna do it. I'll push myself to the limits, but it all be for the right reason. So and Daylon, I just want to show you this.
Dang.
What's that?
And I called them too.
It's supposed to be hot lemon. What they give me? Just some regular lemon.
You just need to move to Dallas, man, because it's on the menu here in Dallas.
I'm sick of it.
People don't know about the hot lemon combo. You're the only other person I've ever heard mention it.
And the crazy part about it is I called the Glendale location, Glendale Ave. Yep. Called them and was like, yo, I need y'all to make this happen. But my fault. I got you next time.
I did.
And I'll be like, listen, the person that ordered my food yesterday, he gonna get everybody in this bitch fired. Now let me tell you something. if you see this name come across the goddamn screen for an order for this name, you better get it right. Okay, because I shit all this shit down. You like what you do? You like what you want to do it tomorrow? Get my shit right. How about you? You like what you do?
What's bad to hear is that's my mom. Like my mom will come through like straight up. I'll never forget. I booked her a hotel and I'm like Diamond with Hilton or something like that. And they had messed something up. Oh, she just started with, excuse me, this is how you treat your Diamond guests? What do you mean? Like she went all the way. I was like, Mama, that ain't you. That's under my name. She's like, I don't care. I will shut all this down. They don't know who you are. I was like, they don't know. They don't care. But then, as a matter of fact, it was in St. Louis. And then, sure enough, they gave her about 10 breakfast coupons. They like, I'm sorry, Miss Goff, here's this. He was like, that's more like it. Thank you. Moved her to a whole different suite. I was like, well, I mean, shit, it worked. So I guess it goes from that. But
Tahir had to check me because my order was really bigger than what it originally was.
I threw some extra credit on there.
Let me tell y'all what JackieFabulous ordered first, okay?
Hey, Bob. Hey, Bob.
You're wrong with Spice.
Spice being Spice.
Spice, look at me, goddamn. Look at me. Cut that shit out. Okay?
I'm sorry. Continue, Playboy. Continue, Play Bob.
You gotta get the detail. It was a large order.
No. I'm gonna give the details, Jackie. Listen, this is what Jackie ordered the first time. She got the 75 pack is what she had. 75 piece pack. Mix and match Cajun, original hot, spicy, Louisiana rub, hickory smoked barbecue, a large cheese fry, and then a seasoning fry, 3 of them, veggie sticks, honey mustard cheese sauce, and 4 ranch. I said, Jackie, ain't no way in fuck hell I'm spending this goddamn.
Not just hell.
She say, hold on, but I got my mama and my man here. I said, Jackie, I wish the fuck I would. This is why we can't give black people nothing. Niggas tried to take it so far past the line that you couldn't even see the goddamn line no more. Jackie,
the first order with Daylon, it was big, and I was like, "What's the limit?" He said, "Whatever you want." So I figured.
Nah, fuck that, Jackie. But Jackie,
I was about to say, Jackie did order a big order the first time, and I was like, I did say, "Oh damn." Well, all right, well, okay. But you're right.
See,
thank you, Tahir.
That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. Like, stop. Don't do that shit. That's like you go to somebody's house, they be like, hey man, get whatever you want. You leave out with all they shit. That's not what that mean. That's not what that mean. Get whatever you want. You got a box, you got a cardboard box of shit when you leave out. You're not supposed to have that much food when you go. You take a to-go plate like a respectable human being.
Oh my God. Spread the love, Jackie. You can order.
I asked Jackie for her order. She said, text them and see what they got left at the store. Just put it all in the box.
They about to close anyway. I'll take it. Don't throw nothing away.
You know how mad your DoorDash driver would have been if he had to load 4 boxes into the back of that Honda Accord?
You know, it was funny. The first time I got the order from Daylon, the driver did say, "You having a party?"
Jackie,
he's like, nah, I just had a long day.
He asked you what you want. You take advantage. All right. When they ask you what you want, you get what you want. Take advantage, goddammit.
Hey, you know, it ain't my money. It ain't coming out of my paycheck. Realize that. No. Oh, man. It helps. But no, man, it's all about, you know, Spice. I gotta give Spice props. He sends people Wingstop. Like I told him, hey dog, if you need to send somebody something, he like, nah, I'm just giving back to the game. Giving back to the game. I was like, dude, it don't matter where it come from. Like, but I do appreciate good friends looking out to hear, kind of shutting it down.
You got it, Nick?
You got something, Nick?
My wife sent me this because I was jealous and I was angry, and she went out there and shout out to my wife for bringing these wings, you know, because Tahir, not only did he not send me wings, but he didn't let me know a motherfucking legend was going to be in the building, right? You know what I'm saying? He just brought me in here, legend pop up, you know what I mean? I would have brushed my teeth for a 3rd time. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't. I've seen how Harlem niggas act when somebody famous is in the building. Nick would have came on the show with a pair of Timbs around his neck like a goddamn necklace. He would have had on 16 do-rags and 2 New York Fitteds all at the same time. If I was like, yo, Jazzy Jeff pulling up to the show, I couldn't tell this nigga, man. You don't know how to act, bro.
Yo,
it's not my fault.
The comments are asking about Jeff getting Wingstop. Jeff has Wingstop. Jeff.
Oh,
no.
Listen, I had mine. I had mine. Jeff, I'm good.
Good. So just let y'all know he did get something to eat. You know,
some lemon pepper, some barbecue, some chicken tenders.
There you go. Get it all.
Gotta have them tenders.
Hey, Jeff, was your order right? Cause
most of it.
Okay. Cool. That's crazy.
They know Jeff there though. Like that's his one, you know. They know he walk in the building. Yeah. Like he good.
Mine was right.
Everybody asking in the comments, this is kiwi skin from the Philippines.
Kiwi skin? Or from possum to kiwi skin. What the hell?
Kiwi skin?
Hey, kiwis be hairy for no reason. It's no reason for a fruit to be that hairy though, in real talk.
Man, it's from the Philippines, dog.
That Philippines.
I didn't look like
Tony, he got a cat like you.
Why did like Dapper crawl from Tony's screen into Jazzy Jeff's screen?
Oh, Jazzy Jeff got a black cat?
Really weird. It's that over there now.
Oh, I feel a voiceover coming real quick.
Y'all the same.
That's Midnight. His name Midnight.
Nah, this is Bear.
Bear. Okay. You named Bear. Okay.
Well,
Came to
when
your
I
face,
got
like,
him,
what
he
you
was
doing?
he was brown like a grizzly bear, and then he turned black.
That's weird.
So he a mutant. You housing a
was,
mutant.
Yeah.
Do you know cats change color, Tony?
You
He
saying
OG though.
You saying he woke? Because he turned black, so he woke now. Okay.
He woke now.
Yeah. What is something you want to do that you haven't done in your career yet? Like, what is something that you're that's on your list?
Kiwi skin.
Oh shit. I want to learn how to swim.
I feel you on that.
On camera? I meant your career. Well, let's do that too.
No. No.
You gonna dive in that pool like Diddy?
Okay, just get in.
No.
Oh
No.
man.
I mean, I got a pool.
I know you do. That's why I'm gonna get in.
I just look at it. You can sit around it, play music outside.
Just put the heel.
I'll put my feet in. But there's a section of the pool that I have never gone to.
Oh.
Wow.
It's funny how people never just be like, I'm gonna learn how to swim this month. They never do it. They just be like, I don't need to swim.
It's hard to find somebody to teach you how to swim these days.
Yeah.
I ain't going nowhere where I'm gonna really need to swim like that. That's how I always look
Yo,
at it.
Tahir can't swim. Tahir can't swim, y'all. We was in Hawaii. He went out to the middle of the ocean, damn near, not being able to swim. He was on a little floaty or whatever.
Oh, no.
That was the first year. The second year I went scuba diving in Hawaii and I can't swim. I was under the sea.
At least with scuba diving, you got the equipment where you can survive. But you was out there.
No. I didn't have the equipment. All I had was a snorkel. I didn't have the air tank.
See, you don't have a fear.
I don't. Listen, Jeff, if you knew my life, it wouldn't be a whole lot of shit. The scariest thing to me is a pregnancy.
Wait, before you get shout out to Dagny Barton.
Nick kept it moving
with the homies.
Nick kept it moving after that.
Breezed right over that.
Pregnancy. Oh, shout out.
Right.
What is that?
He's like, all right, next topic, please.
Right, that's you. Oh, down.
Like, what is that?
Why was your thighs out like that? Why you have a
Yeah,
diaper on?
your thighs made me
Life
uncomfortable.
was
What's
all
going on?
thighs in that joint.
The king of props.
I see your thighs every morning.
That was me in college.
Spike's always been this dude.
Yes.
So, sir, if you can't swim, have you ever been on a cruise, or is that something like now?
No. Listen, I do. I lived on the pier in Philly. Like, I love looking at water. I've been on a bunch of cruises. I'll go to the beach. This is my thing. When you're under the water, you can't breathe. You can't see. You can't hear. You took away way too much shit from me. And you are defying gravity. There's nothing on the ground. Like that doesn't make sense. I can't comprehend that. Like, my feet aren't on the ground, my hands aren't on the ground. I can't see, I can't hear, and I can't breathe. And I'm supposed to enjoy that?
Once you learn how to swim, you become one with the water. Like,
No. I believe that. That's why I really want to,
Yeah.
I had the dude, the guy that was in the movie Pride, that
Yeah, he's like
he offered to teach me how to swim. Michael Phelps, for my birthday, offered to teach me how to swim.
Wow.
what?
Big flip.
I just can't. I don't want nobody to yell at me.
Nobody who would yell at you.
Michael,
You know how that is. It's, I think I watched too many movies.
Yeah, no. When you teach somebody how to swim, you can't yell because you don't want to panic.
Get in the goddamn water.
Who's a better teacher than Michael Phelps?
I know, like this is.
Yeah, but he's the one that will probably yell at you though.
He might be a little hard on you, but he wouldn't.
See, nope, I don't need that. I need to be coddled. I need
You
to
need
be
somebody to
cared
hold you in the
for.
water.
I just need somebody. You know what it is? I need somebody to understand your fear. If I know you understand my fear, then I'm good. Like, because you'll get the people that just be like, stop acting like a bitch, and we not cool.
Like, not gonna work.
Got it.
I ain't gonna lie. I need to brush up on my swimming.
About driving.
He's
That's
sensitive.
Oh, don't give me
No.
trouble, Vic.
If everybody here could just understand my fear, you understand what driving is. Just how I
You don't know how to drive?
thank you for solidifying that. Let's move on to Tahir.
Like, let's just gonna jump over that.
Wait, what? New York, Harlem, they ain't got to drive. You can figure that out. Yeah.
Subways.
Okay.
And
You don't gotta swim in everyday life, so I get that. But driving makes life better.
What if the world goes under, Jackie? Cars won't be needed. Swimming would be. So we got to think about the future. You understand what I'm saying?
This is how reckless I've been my entire life, and this is when I was on this rock tour, and they convinced me to do this. It really didn't take much to convince. Oh snap, Nick, you got to share the screen sharing because you the host.
Mutter?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know.
Share screen.
You said see the share screen, and then it's a little arrow next to it.
Yeah.
Allow multiple people.
Allow multiple participants simultaneously.
Yeah.
You got it?
Right. Yeah, I got it now. We're good now. All right, boom. Here we go. This is me jumping off a cliff.
You lying.
Into water?
This is in St. Louis, right?
Nah.
That's East St.
This was in the gorge. I don't even know where we were. I can't remember, but this is.
But if you don't know how to swim, how did you get out the water?
That's not you, dog.
See, man. I heard a white girl voice that I already knew this was a bad idea. Any white girl says, "All right, go." It's like, nah, man, that's just a bad idea.
But you don't know how to swim to here. This don't make no sense. The water not deep.
I know. Here we go.
Oh.
And how'd you get out?
I don't understand that.
How did you get out the water to here?
Jeff over there about to have a heart attack. He's like, dude, what are you doing?
Jeff, that's not the way you want to learn.
What's this?
I don't understand that.
Run it back! I gotta see the form.
Yeah, that idiot Jason.
Let me see the form.
There you go.
What's so funny?
It was the form in which your piece of rock did a light skip.
Listen, Cleo, it was a lot of rocks on the ground, bro. I had threw my shoes in the water.
He scooted down like a little kid. You know, little kids be walking downstairs. He scooted down.
I had to test it first. All right, hold on. It's almost time to go, so I'm glad that this is the last thing we're going out on.
Oh man.
Oh, what time they got up? Oh, you caught up there.
Oh god.
Look.
I want to know how you got out the water.
A doggy paddle to the shore.
But I thought you couldn't swim.
Doggy paddle. This I know how to not drown, my G.
You know, yeah, that's the thing.
That's swimming.
You can swim
It is
if you know
swimming.
how not to die.
There you
Like,
go.
But
Yep.
then I know
That's
how
it.
to-
Like you can swim. Like I can't swim, but I know how not to die, and am comfortable enough jumping into some water. Like you got a little bit. Jeff sound like he can't even go to no parts of the deep end. Like hold on. See, that's a fear. That ain't no fear. You jumping off cliffs and shit.
I just face off. What is this, Tony? Who is this?
There you
The
go.
magnificent Jazzy Jeff.
Boom.
Okay.
Oh man.
One of my favorite tracks with Jeff is with Raheem Devine, My Soul Is Not For Sale.
Yeah.
That track right there, fire.
Yeah, man.
Fire. Shout out to Spotify, because Spotify be hitting me to a lot of music I moved past and didn't get to catch. Didn't get a chance to catch on my radar. But that joint right there, fire.
Spices.
Spices. You know what? Let's go ahead and
Tony
wrap it.
got the collection.
Jeff, tonight was the premiere Fresh Prince reunions on HBO Max. Anything you want to tell the people about it that they should go check out? I don't know if y'all already did this, but I want to double back.
It is very emotional.
Yeah.
It is a celebration of 30 years of me not understanding why people really like the show like that, but it was definitely emotional.
That's what's up. I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna catch it definitely tonight and catch up on. I hate Spice Adams, so I have never invited him.
What is wrong with
again.
him?
He's an entire fool. He's an entire fool.
He's
I hate
definitely
it.
in that class with more.
And don't forget to tell Will I said hi tomorrow, Jeff. Jackie.
I will.
You don't have to do that. You don't have to.
Yes, she does. It's hey.
He ain't gonna remember.
Yes,
Let's go ahead and wrap it up, man. We're gonna go ahead and close out, man. Let's go. Let's go. Spice, Tony, Daylon, Jackie, Cleo, Alvin, Jeff, and Nick.
What?
You know what? Spice can't go first. Tony, you go first.
Somebody watching porn. I heard somebody go, "Ah."
I heard that too, Jackie, but I was like, all right.
You're like, I overlooked that.
It was like one.
That's the NBA draft. That's the only thing I got on. I don't.
Who was it?
I'm not the dude.
That why you laying down,
man.
Jeff? That why you laying
Jeffrey
down?
Tubin.
What you watching for real?
Oh no, listen. I'm sitting here with my cat.
You got pussy on your lap.
Nowadays. Jeff over there watching cat porn.
Me and Tony got some keen ears. We're like, hey, what's that?
Yeah, I heard that. Oh,
What was that?
Like, whoa.
Spice is really crying. Go, Spice.
Why?
You muted, Spice.
We can't hear you, Spice.
What's wrong with him?
Oh, he had full tears.
What happened?
I'm really concerned about
Laughing
Spice.
at Tahir's jumping to the abyss.
I was doing it to him.
We've been laughing about that jump for the last 20 minutes.
It was a funny jump, but I was just marveling at the fact that Tahir was that fearless.
Yes, because when you can't swim, you don't say, let me jump into the fucking
He
ocean.
can swim.
I cannot.
That's a hater.
Like,
Hey.
Yeah, that's different from swimming. That's different.
You didn't sink.
You didn't
I'm not
die.
an anvil.
Well, listen. Because you can swim.
Has anybody ever seen an anvil in real life?
No, only on Roadrunner.
Yeah, I've seen
cartoons.
before.
Only in Hanna-Barbera
I've
cartoon.
never seen it in real life.
No, because they only exist for when the coyote's trying to get something done.
Facts.
Go ahead, Tony. Tony, you kick it off. We'll go with you. Then we'll go Jackie. Then
There you
Cleo,
go. That's midnight.
Midnight
Hey,
out
Bear.
here.
Look at midnight.
Oh, snap. Cat to cat, man.
Hey, Bear.
Aw.
They ain't gonna look at each
Hey,
other.
look at your friend, man.
They don't.
Oh, look at you. Yeah, get on the sticks.
Cats
Oh,
don't mess with
he
you.
pressing buttons, y'all. Hold on. All right. Check out Daddy Issues. New episode drops tomorrow. That's on my YouTube page. Get Tony Baker and Friends, the comedy special. You can buy that. Click the link in my bio on my Instagram page. You can pick that up. Tony Baker and Friends live comedy show. It'll be a live stream December 18th. You can buy your tickets from wherever you live and watch the show live. Stay tuned for the lineup. I'm still trying to book the comedians for that.
I'll be third.
And what else? I feel like I'm forgetting to promote something because there's so much going on. But
Bakery.
new
Shirts.
I got all the merchandise you will ever need on my website. You can go to TonyBakerNow.com and pick up the merch. Join my Patreon. I'm doing a watch party tomorrow for a movie. I think it's gonna be The Founder with Michael Keaton. Pull up for that. And yeah. I think that's it, man. Sorry, it's long-winded. Shout out to everybody that supported me in the Cash App tonight. I appreciate it. And shout out to Jazzy Jeff being in here.
Oh my God.
And putting up with us, talking at the same time, man.
Oh, I love it.
You're a legend, man.
We were well behaved tonight.
Oh, man, Jazzy Jeff.
Because we had real company, that's why.
Summertime is one of the greatest songs ever made. Do you realize this, Jeff?
Ever.
That's one of the greatest songs ever crafted.
Niggas couldn't go outside this summer and they still play Summertime from their bedroom.
When that song comes on, the feeling everybody gets simultaneously.
You know what's funny about that song? I can't watch that song when it's not warm outside because I feel weird.
I don't.
That make
Anytime
sense?
I hear it, I'm all in.
I'm with it. Go ahead, Jackie.
Everybody, please go to my podcast on my YouTube page, youtube.com/JackieFabulous, or just look up my name to look at my recent episodes of Relatable with Jackie Fabulous, Married Dudes, and there's about 23 episodes. Watch them all, like the like button, subscribe. Go to the link in my bio on my Instagram. Everyone watching this, follow me on Instagram. Because 3 of y'all be following and there's 5,000 watching. I don't understand. The math don't make no sense. Go to the link in my IG. I have merch, t-shirts for my podcast. And schedule-wise, all of my shows are virtual and online. I'll be on Tony's show. He don't know it yet, but I'm coming down there. And JackieFabulous.com, website to learn all about me. Thank you so much. I do have something coming up, but of course, can't say nothing. But I'd like to say that I booked something, so I feel alive.
What is it, Jackie? Tell us.
Hopefully it's in. I gotta fly to LA to do it. So COVID, please leave me alone.
Tell us what it is, Jackie.
Yeah, Jackie, what is it?
Tell
COVID,
us.
what you need, COVID? You need some booty. You need some food.
Nah, man, look out. Tell us the project.
I'll give COVID whatever it needs to leave us the fuck alone.
Tell us the project.
I'll blow you on camera, COVID. Please leave us
Right,
alone.
let's go with Cleo next. Let's go Cleo next, and then shit.
Spice is still laughing.
I kind of want to.
What is wrong with him?
Mike gonna have a goddamn stroke.
I know, right? Take it easy, right?
I want the Cleo Thomas background. Except I want it to be my face when I'm in mid dump in the background.
What?
a great background visual. Where I'm just like,
oh, look at that cat. He's like, I want to be in the middle of all of this.
You said that the very next time I'm on my Twitch channel, I'm making you my entire background for sure. Man, you can find me on Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, everything at Cleo Thomas. Please check out my Patreon page as well. Look at SlickLivingApparel.com. GoddessLivingAmongstMen.com, which is abbreviation for GLAM, women empowerment brand started by my little sister and me. And you know what, man? If you guys can go and check out, if you grew up fans of a Goofy movie, you may recall the character Powerline. This Halloween, I did something 10 years in the making. I've had this vision since 10 years ago, and we finally was able to pull it off even during COVID. We remade the scene of Eye to Eye, the song that Powerline performs at the very end of the movie in the huge arena. We remade it this Halloween, man, and it's an incredible video. Again, it's 10 years in the making. It's knocked out. You can go check it out on YouTube. Just put Cleo Thomas Powerline. Go enjoy it and relive that nostalgia one good time, man. So, yeah.
It is. Alvin, what you got for the people, man?
Going on. Glad to be here. It was fun tonight. You can catch me on Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff at Alvin Sights, ALVINSIGHTS. I ain't trying to go outside too much, but I do have one show, headlining show, coming up at the Addison Improv in December 23rd. Oh. So definitely check out the Addison Improv. I'll be headlining there. So,
yeah. Okay, all right.
I keep it low, man. Y'all working more than me. I'm scared of this vid this Kevin Hart causing. I'm scared of this shit. So that's why I do one good show a month, and that's how I'll close out the year. I'll be at the Addison Improv on December 23rd.
Marcus is impressive.
Yo, Cleo Thomas has so much merch to choose from, y'all. Y'all need to
he got a Macy's worth of merch.
Yo, he has so much merch for y'all to choose from. Whatever you need, he got it.
Thank you.
I be copying y'all. I go to Tony's haberdasheries page. I'm like, I need to get this. I need to get that. I don't have this.
Let's go. Daylon, what you got for him?
Once again, appreciate everybody for letting me come hang out with y'all again. You know, the corporate dude.
Cut it out, nigga. At this point, you family. Shut up.
I just thought about something. Cleo, you gave us a shout out on to Wingstop way before this. I think my social media team, it just clicked because I'm over social media for Wingstop as well. So Wingstop, I don't own a Wingstop. I don't own Wingstop. I am just the director of marketing for it. So please go out and support your local Wingstop, specifically in markets where they're testing thighs. So that's why I got rocking the merch, Try Thighs. So if you in Atlanta, you in Las Vegas, El Paso, Detroit, St. Louis, Columbus, Ohio, and Denver, we're trying thighs out there. So trying some different stuff with it for some people, but still, if you're not in those markets, still support on that end. I definitely appreciate you. appreciate Jeff for coming through, being a good partner on that end. Appreciate Alvin for falling through. Alvin and I used to work together when I worked at the agency, so we used to crack jokes back and forth all day long. So just being able to step in here once again, appreciate you to hear for letting me come hang out with y'all. Also, real quick, shout out to everybody that made a donation to my my wife's baby sister last month. Like, super tight. I know, like, everybody appreciates you so much. Gotta actually go back down to Alabama next week just to handle business on that end. So appreciate that. Make sure y'all stay safe. COVID is real. Wear your mask. Don't go out if you don't have to, man. For sure.
Can I show y'all something?
Okay, Jackie. Thank you, Jacqueline.
I gotta buy Tahir's next. One item from per friend. I ain't got it like that.
I love my Tahir hoodie, man.
That white one is beautiful.
Oh, that white one is fantastic.
It's hard to
I couldn't wear it a lot because it's white, but man, I love it.
Yes. So you guys go pick up Tony's Skippity Pap hoodie.
Thank you, Jackie.
See, it holds the girls in nice.
Yeah, hey,
See?
Ladies, the material is here for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Pull up. It hugs the breasts.
Yes. Without having to get a big ass size.
Stop trying to wrap this up to here. We still going.
Jeff, let's go with Jeff. Now, I got a lot of work to do. Shit. I still got to upload 2 damn podcasts. I got to do some editing, and I got to shoot something tonight. The work don't stop. And I got to shoot in the morning. Jeff, what you got for him?
Listen, I do the Magnificent House Party every Saturday at 3:00 on Twitch, Instagram, Mixcloud, YouTube. Go to djjazzyjeff.com. I have a streaming player on my website. I have an app in the App Store. Download the DJ Jazzy Jeff app. It's a bunch of mixes. It's a bunch of streams on there. If you ever are in need of music, good mixes, you can download that app. And I'm live every Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern. Every Wednesday, I do a lunch break. And Black Friday, sponsored by Wingstop, we do the Magnificent Friday nights with special guest DJs, a VIP Zoom room. Listen, if we going to be in the house, I advise you to get your smart TV, to get your sound bar, to download Twitch, and get you a disco ball and turn the party out in your own house. Okay. It's the safest way to do it. And listen, you get the world-class music at the same time.
Yes. Spice, you ready to behave?
Show the video.
No.
Oh shit.
Thank you, Tony. I appreciate you, Tony. Thank you, man.
Yay. That's next. That's my next one.
Come on, fam. First of all, let me say something to LAC and Taisha. I know Nick can host. I know that's why I called him. I know he's a great host. They talking about Tahir. You can lead. Nick got it. First of all,
shout out to Nick. He came through.
Don't be disrespectful, okay? I appreciate it. It's not about the hosting. It's about sticking to the time frame, okay? Did we start on time? All right, then we end on time. Watch your goddamn mouth. Spice, are you ready to behave yourself?
Yes, play the video.
Nah, for real, Spice was in that class with more teachers than students, for real, man.
One more time, dog.
I lost it.
Please.
I don't.
No, it is. It's just.
It's the approach, and if you catch the hand motion, they come right underneath the shoulders.
Oh God, he's doing it again.
Wait for it.
What does it for you? Is it the hand flap?
Yeah. Like, did you think you was a bird? What was going on now?
I was just trying to live, man. I was just trying to live.
Spice is dead. He can't make it through this.
I be thinking this is a safe place, and I could just.
You know better.
You know better.
Now you know.
It is.
Hey, go ahead, Nick.
Are you gonna slide down the wall? What is wrong with him?
Oh man.
Oh my God.
Man, I want to give a huge shout out, man, to Tahir for allowing me to for thinking of me, bringing me on the show to host, man. Bringing me home with a dope cast of people, and man, have me on here with a legend that I grew up on watching, man. So I appreciate Tahir. I appreciate everyone on here bearing with me while I was hosting. Shout out to everyone that showed me love in the Cash App. All I really ask, man, is I got a podcast that I'm doing, and I'm trying to get to 7K. I know, a lot of people are like, I'm trying to get to 100K. I'm just trying to get to 7,000 followers. If you could just follow me on Instagram at Nick_Carthan, I will send y'all the podcast through there. So just follow me at Nick_Carthan. I appreciate everybody showing me love and everybody in the Cash App and everybody here on Zoom with the Homies again. Thank you.
There it is.
And thank y'all for the donations. I forgot to say that. Thank you for blessing me.
Thank you for the donation so much.
Appreciate that.
It is.
Yo, Jazzy Jeff was in here, man.
I mean, can we before we go? Can we?
If y'all would have told me, yo, you gonna be doing a little zooming with the homies with Jazzy Jeff in your lifetime, I'd be like, man, shut up, man.
Like that?
That's mad aggressive, man.
If somebody would have told me that back in the day, like, yo, you gonna be talking to Jazzy Jeff. I'm like, man, whatever, man. Look out.
You know how, and I'm done. I met the Fresh Prince, and I could die tomorrow. What else I got to do? I got nothing else to do.
We don't want you to die tomorrow, but
tonight I'm finished. I've met the duo. I've met the single of the duo right here. There's nothing left to do.
I'm with you, Jackie. I was telling Tahir earlier. One time I was at a premiere or something for, I think it was Karate Kid, and Will Smith like walked up and introduced himself to me, like on some like, dude, I know who the hell you are. He was just like, what's up, man?
I heard Will always does that. He'd be like,
just walked up, and I was like, and so in my mind, I went through parents just don't understand summertime. Why don't want me, Uncle Phil? And then I just try to play it cool because I be trying, and I was like, oh yeah, this is my boy Frank. Hey man, this Will. I like introduced him to my crew on some like, dude, this is Will Smith, like straight up, like. But he did just walked up and was like, what's up, man, Will? I was like, dog, that don't make no sense.
Jazzy, now I'm not lying. Where's the picture? Is that beautiful?
Big old smile on Jackie.
That's a strong smile.
Every tooth, the back teeth, everything.
Every tooth.
Every tooth. All right, bring us home to here.
Okay.
I'm waiting on Spice. You know what? Kiss my ass, Spice. I want to give a shout out to Tiffany Sims.
a thought out? What was you about to say?
What now?
I had to catch you at least once tonight.
I want to give a shout out to Tiffany Sims, Jose Martinez, Sojourner Graves, Brother in Blue, Deetra, TJ Ain't Shit, Josh, Imani, April. Thank y'all so much for the donations. Big shout out to everybody that rewatches all the content. Rewatch Gang, I appreciate y'all. And also big shout out to everybody that's been supporting the new podcast, More to the Story, man. I appreciate y'all. It is a blessing in disguise to be able to talk about my truth, not be embarrassed by it, and also be able to help some people. So thank y'all so much for supporting that, man. Please continue to do so. Shout out to everybody that watched today's episode of Wording is Hard with DC Irvin. An amazing episode. It's funny as hell. If you haven't checked it out, please check it out right now. What else? Tomorrow's a new episode of Damn Internet You Scary. Shout out to the Scary Squad and the More Mob. Shout out to my More Mods. I appreciate y'all. Hippie Goes, Jennifer Rivas, Stephen O'Con. I appreciate y'all so much. It was something else that I wanted to tell y'all about that I can't remember right now. Big shout out to Nick, man. Nick is one of those people who I was talking to Farron about it, and I talked to a couple other people, man. I was like, man, Nick is really coming into his own.
But before that, I was like, he's a great host. Nick is one of the people who can keep it moving. He doesn't have to make it about himself. He can. You bastard!
I knew he was looking at it. I knew he was over there looking at it.
What is wrong with you?
I knew he was looking at
it. But Nick is a phenomenal friend and an outstanding host. So when it came down to the wire, it was around 6:15, 6:20. I thought of nobody else first besides Nick because I knew from experience and just admired him from afar that he was more than capable of taking the show and steering it in the right direction. So I want to say thank you to my brother Nick, man, for pulling off an amazing night, man. You are amazing at what you do, brother, and the people in the audience and in the chat have every right to say you did an amazing job, and Nick can take it over and I can dip out, and I believe that truly, brother. So in the near future, when I take these 2 weeks off, brother, I am definitely going to be looking to you to host either a couple nights a week or an entire week, man, because I appreciate what you do and you do a great job at it.
I say shit.
I try to hold it straight.
Childish. I'm gonna go on this page and finna go report.
He is not. No, see, I don't. Spice is just not your.
Spice is.
He ain't my friend. He ain't nobody's friend.
I'm trying to take the compliment, and Spice has got me dying.
Goddamn fool.
Tahir's all heartfelt about Nick, and then you look down.
He had it. Spice steady. Okay, everybody watch. Yeah.
Spice is that kid that it don't matter how often he gets detention, he's still gonna act up.
He don't care.
It's the little quick wee hands Tahir does. Wee, but he's still scared. He can't commit to the wee. So he's like, wee.
Oh no, that was Leslie. Leslie Jones about to fight Spice. Oh here.
Oh, when she was on it, and her surprise made me laugh the hardest because she was like. She was in the middle talking about racism. She was deep.
Yeah.
And he went to change into a short set. And she was like, what's this nigga? Exact words.
No, what did he say? Something like spell check. Like it was something.
He was deep. And she was like, what's this nigga?
When he hit it with the typo, that was when she finally turned and was like, okay, this dude is funny though. He can't, I finally got it, but yeah, dang.
Find out. We just once
again. How do you save this video?
I can send it to you, Spice.
No, the screen record this thing.
I ain't sending it to you.
You know,
anyway, man.
on his Instagram tomorrow. You do realize that.
Before we sign out, can we just
not gonna die? It's not gonna die.
What'd you say, Nick?
Before we sign, can we just bring attention once again for the last time, man? We got a legend, and Joker with us tonight. I'm sorry, I gotta bring it back to you again, man.
Jazzy Jeff was in here.
So much like being in here and having the ball, eating wings, all types of stuff, man. This is
it's staying up past your bedtime. Yeah, I know Jeff be going to sleep.
Absolutely. Listen, I'm in bed at 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
late on the East Coast.
Stand up.
Well, listen, before we get out of here. Having said that, and with this being the premiere night of the Fresh Prince reunion, we cannot leave until we all sing together the Fresh Prince theme song. Let's kick it off like this. On 3, 2, 1. In West Philadelphia,
born and raised.
On the playground.
My days. Chilling out, Max, relaxing out, shooting some people outside of the pool and no good. How to make a couple in the neighborhood. I got for a cabin when it came near my license. If anything, is like this cabin game I thought about. Go home. I'm to the house about 7 or 8. To the cabin, you go home. See you later. It was right there. Sit on my throne.
We may never get a chance to do that again with Jazzy Jeff.
And then it was done horribly because of Zoom. None of us did it.
We were not synced up at all.
It don't matter.
Listen,
it don't matter.
Quite right. My boy who worked at HBO, I said, "Yo, I'm gonna get this done by the end of the night. I'm gonna send this to him." He was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Roll with
It
it.
was not synced up.
We was not.
We tried, man.
We
I'll
tried
send you a
though.
video individually if you needed to.
Yeah, man. That was ridiculous. It just looked. Jeff was like, thanks, guys. Thanks, I appreciate it.
He threw his own self out the house on that one.
Now he hates the song. Thank you, guys. You did a great job.
Yeah.
Jeff threw his own self out the mansion on that. He was like, I'm out.
Listen, thank y'all for watching another episode of Zooming with the Homies. You guys have been an amazing crowd. We'll see you tomorrow on the next episode of Zooming with the Homies. Peace. Nick, you got to end it on your end.